He doesn't call you as many times as he calls me. Man calls me every single day.
Do you know he calls me like 10 times in a day?
What you doing? No, what you doing? Studying.
That carry am life.
Okay.
He will call me. He will call me. What's going on? Where is daddy? Where is mommy? Where is Casey? Where is Buchi? I'm like, are you from FB? Are you trying to find out our location?
He's like, what are you doing? I said, what are you doing? Homework. I said, what are you doing? I said, I'm gonna work out. Then what are you gonna do? I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. What are you wearing? I said, my home clothes, yes? He said, I need to borrow some money. I don't have any money. Bye.
So he's still borrowing money. What does that boy do with his money?
I think he does cocaine. That's the only thing you really get in California.
Hello to oh, this boy Buchi will kill me in this house. Buchi, my son is so funny. Abubakar, Abubakar, I see you, baby. Don't Tochi Winnie, I see you. Good evening, or good afternoon, whichever one it is. Good afternoon, guys. I'm sorry. I wasn't late, but I don't know what happened with my mic. I couldn't see myself. I couldn't hear myself, so I had to call Buchi to come and help me do it. Gladys, hey Gladys, keep up the good work. This is a new name, Gladys. Come join us. Come join us. Okay. Click that blue button. Pakam. If you're on Facebook, click the blue button. If you're on YouTube, just click the red button. Okay. Helen Kalu, how are you? Olayemi Abisola, how are you? Good evening. J J Omota Omotalani. I think I got it right. How are you, beloved? How are you, Steph Dim? How are you doing, my darling? Kelvin Mulanga, always here. You are always here. Zulu, always here. And Winnie, always here. Let me see. Let me see. Chinonye, I see you. Aku Musi. Dennis, how are you doing? Our editor is in the building. Blessing Joshua, how are you? Let me see. Beloved. Beloved, say Opera Lamosi. Opera Lamosi, come on. Mhm. Let me see, guys, as you're coming in, share to your friends. Tell them to come on. Tell them to come on. We are live. We are live. Francis, Mary, I see you. I told you guys, Zulu is here. I see you. Is it Monale? I hope I got it right. Please don't be upset. Don't be upset, my sister or my brother, whichever one you are. Perpetual Lucy, how are you doing, my love? Rebecca, I see you, baby. How are you? Akodu, Rebecca. How are you? Let me see. Um, Mary Francis says, still on my way home, mom. Oh, you're logging in from your way home. All right. Rebecca said, thank you so much for the huge alert, mom. God bless you abundantly. Bless you too, my love. It's a chuku blessing. Hey, President in the building. President in the building. Hey, my President, how are you? Tochi, I see you. Yes, Mama. Frank Shaw boy, I see you, my darling. I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chioma Oswala, Dachi, are you back from the village after chocolating all that pure mango? Are you back? Rita Nsofo, how are you? I haven't seen you for some time, Mama. Rita Nsofo, how are you? Annabelle Geraldine, keep up the good work. Thank you, my darling. Choma say yes, so she has chocolated all the what do you call it? All the Opioro mangoes. Keep pressing love and like button. Guys, please keep pressing the love and the like button as you're coming in. We only have only 17 likes, and yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Let's share. Let me go see what's going on. Let me go see what is going on. Guys, I hope you're sharing. We're not gonna stay long today. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I is tired. I is tired. I is tired. Nakwambia so yibo. I is tired. I is gini tired. I is gini tired. I am tired. I'm tired. Mm, okay. Let me see how many. Let me see how many. How many. How many. How many. How many. How many shares? Guys, we're going to run through this word today. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be fast. We talked about codependency last time. We say it is an emotional and behavioral condition where you put yourself 120 shares, guys. Let's do more shares. Let's do more shares. Let's do more shares. All right, guys. Let me share some on my page. Let me go share some too. Share on your Instagram. Share on your WhatsApp. Share on your TikTok. Only women are making. Ọnụ m juru n'ike, asị m ọnụ m juru n'ike. Ọnụ m juru n'ike, ebe i mere ndụ fọrọ m. All right, guys. All right, guys. 120. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I've shared some, so please share some. Please share some. Greet answer for how are you doing today, ma? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. God is faithful. Our God is a faithful God. Emily. Emily, that's a new name. I've not seen your name before. How are you? Please make sure you're following us on Facebook. We're begging. Please come and join our family. Facebook, click the blue button, and if you're on YouTube, click the red button, okay? Click the red button and come and join us. The more, the merrier. Dennis, mommy, thank you for everything. God bless you, ma. God bless you too, my love. God bless you too, my love. Eukarya Owe, how are you? Gladys Ayuba, how are you doing, baby? Agonsi Kelechi Ochemba, how are you doing, sweetie? Melvin Saria, how are you doing? Prince Chigozie, how are you doing, my love? Stephanie say, mommy, you put your starting time at 1:30, but I guess you mean, sorry. I messed it up because it's confused. Oh, no, 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 no. I should have put 6:30. I went and put 7:30. Let me change it. Maybe. Child. My sister, thank you. I told you I'm tired. I told you I'm tired. Shh, John. How? My sister. Oh, Lord. Let me go change it, baby. Let me change it. Edit. It should be 6:30. God help me. Let me change it. Told you that this mama is tired. 6:30. It was a mistake. Okay, I've changed it now. Try, I don't know how I'm gonna change the other one. Okay, I'll just go write life now. I think that's what I will do. So it will be easy. My sister, Mama is tired today. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. All right, let me do this. I will just do a notification live right now on Unique Akodo TV. Unique Akodo TV. Okay, come join us. Okay, I think that will stop because I can't change the other one. The other one is a screenshot. Live right now on Unique Akodo. Okay, let me post this one. Maybe it will correct it on my profile. Let me see it. Might correct it on my profile. Try. My sister, na confusion, na confusion. All right. Good evening, my darling. Good evening. Calvin, sending love to you too. Sending love to you too, Calvin. Get Gladys says so sorry. Jacinta Cabwi, how are you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing right. Regina Chinjinkim, now God own my, now God hold my portion. Good evening, good evening, my love. Good evening, good evening. Steph, thank you very much. How are you doing? I'm doing great, my darling. Good evening, good evening. Dennis, I see you. Rita, I see you. Mercy Chinaza Epere. Taiwo Eunice, how are you doing? I see you, Mama. Oluwa, Oluwa, Tom, Tomisom. I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce the name. Fola Sade. I hope I got it right. Good evening, my darling. How are you? Ugochi Eukaria Stanley. I see you, Mama. I see you. My original evangelist. The original. The one and only original. I throw a salute. Ugochi Loretta, good evening. Guys, I'm seeing so many new names. Please join us. Make sure you're following us. How are you doing, ma? I'm doing very well, my darling. God blessing upon you, ma, and you too, my darling evangelist. You're doing well, mommy. You're doing well too, my love. Let me see. Have I called everybody? Adeshina Bolanle. Adeshina Bolanle, how are you? How are you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. I've called you Frank Shaw. She started before 6:30. I started quite early. I made a mistake. I wanted to write 1:30 because we have 5 hour difference that she right now is 5 hours. Before it used to be 6 hours, but now it's 5 hours. So I thought it was 6 hours and I put 7:30 instead of 6:30. So I'm sorry. So start tagging our uniques. Go and put this on the unique trailblazers. Somebody share it in unique trailblazers. Somebody share it in unique subscribers. Somebody, some of our unique, start tagging them because they might be waiting for 7:30 and they don't know I'm already here. So start tagging them so they can come. Start tagging them. Start tagging them. Esther, where have you been, Esther? I haven't seen you for some time, Mama. I hope you're good. God will. God will. Achom case. Achom case. You don't want Trump. Achom case. God will. How are you? Yinka. Hola, Yinka. Mommy. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, my dear. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Ola Yinka. Thank you, my love. Welcome, bro. Please share the page. I beg. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank. Frank Shaw is telling Una to share the page. Oh, make Una share so we can get to 300 and get the. Hey, my sister is in the building. Go Juju, go Juju, go Juju, go Juju. My sister Juliana Duru. Page one, Juliana Duru, page two is in the building. If you have not followed my sister, that is like, that song, they say, who's your guy? This one now, who's my girl? Eh, eh, eh. Now only me I like. Ah, See as we dey like beans and rice. Me and Mama Juju were beans and rice. I will never leave her side. I will never let I dedicate my time to you, my girl. Even if this road something rough, you be my G for life. She be my G, my girl for life. If you're not following my sister, Biko, just gradually type Juliana Duru page one, Juliana Duru page two. Bakam follow, Bakam follow. Follow her, Biko. That's my sister. She's my G for life. All right, guys. Ajayi Yemisi, I see you, my darling. I see you. Guys, I see everybody. I hope we're sharing so we can start. Last time we talked about codependency. Codependency in relationship, not codependency with sick people. Because sometimes some family members are codependent on you. Your spouse, maybe he had surgery, he cannot walk, or he's blind, and they are codependent on you. They depend on you for their daily activity. That's a different thing. I'm talking about codependency in relationship when you don't know who you are anymore. You do not have a voice. You don't know where you start and you don't know where you stop. You don't know where you stop and where the other person starts. You cannot do anything without them. Last time we talked about different signs how you know you are in a codependent relationship. You are always apologizing. You are always afraid and scared of them. They tell you what to do. You take permission to do everything. You will do anything they want, even if it is you don't want it, even if it makes you unhappy. But you will do it just because you don't want to be. You don't want trouble. You have lost your voice. You have lost who you are. You cannot even think on your own. You depend on them to think for you. You depend on them to do everything for you. You know, some people confuse it with love. Oh, he loves me. Oh, baby, it's not love. Love is free. Love is not boastful. Love does not make you unhappy. Love is kind. Love is patient. How can they say they love you and they're not patient with you? They are always afraid. You're always apologizing. You don't know where you stop. You don't know where you start. You can't make decisions on your own. They belittle you. They dismiss you. They gaslight you. They think, please, I don't know who told you. How did you hear about it? How did you know? How did you know? They make you second guess yourself. When you are around them, you are always afraid. When you are around somebody you love, you should not be afraid. You should be happy. When you are around somebody you love, you should be happy. You should want to be happy around them. But when you are in a relationship where you are always second guessing yourself, once you hear their horn, you get scared. Once you see them walk into the door, you get scared. You will do anything to play. You can't even talk to them. There is no effective communication. You can't tell them how you feel. You can't tell them what you're You can't tell them how you feel. You can't tell them what you're doing. There is nothing about you can tell them because you are always afraid. You are always afraid. My sister, my brother, you are in a codependent relationship. It's not healthy for you. It's not good for you. It drains you. It takes a toll off from you. You are not happy. So, what kind of relationship is that when you are not even happy? My Unique, today we're going to talk about how do you deal with it. Okay, Mama Unique, I've heard what you said. I know that I'm in a codependent relationship. I didn't know this before. But listening to you last week, Tuesday, I realized that okay, last week, Tuesday, I realized that I'm in a codependent relationship. So what do I do? I love this guy or I love this woman. 196 guys, let's keep sharing. I love this guy. I love this woman. I just want to be with her. But I notice that she has a little bit of this codependent relationship. I'm always, so what do I do? I don't want to walk out of the relationship. I don't want to leave him. What do I do? How do I do it? Is there help for me? Is there a way I can survive? Is there some coping skills you can give me, Mama Unique, so I can cope with the situation? All right, guys, I have some points I can give you. All of them might work for you, some of them might work for you, some of them might not work for you. So but these are some ideas I can give you on how to deal with a codependent relationship, especially when you don't want to walk away. Some people say, I've given 2 years, I don't want to walk away. I've been in this relationship for 3 years, I don't want to leave. I've been in this relationship for 4 years. I don't want to leave. So you want to stay there because that is easier for you. All right. So guys, let's keep sharing. I went and put the wrong day at the wrong time. So I know most of them are just waiting for 7:30 without knowing that we are already here. Dedicate my life to you, my guy. Yeah. All right, guys, let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. So, guys, that's what we're going to talk about today. You have found yourself in that relationship. You do not want to walk away. You do not want to leave, but you don't know what else to say. All right. Uh, all right, guys, give me a few minutes. Guys, give me a few minutes. All right, guys. Mhm. All right, guys. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Let's go, let's go. Let's talk about how to deal with codependency in a relationship. Opera Lamosi Faith. How are you, my darling? Guys, how are you? Stephanie. Hey, Onu one of the Owerri Kingdom. She just landed. Guys, you see, do you have a sister or a brother who, listening to me last week, you said, when you were listening to me, you were like, Chai, Mama Unique is talking about this, my sister. Oh, Chidinma Ijoma, how are you doing, my love? Do you have that sister or that brother? And when I was talking yesterday, explaining the signs, Susan, how are you doing, my darling? Welcome, welcome. Romasha, I see you. Welcome, welcome. Let me see. Who did I miss? Hey, Eti Michael, where have you been, Mama? I haven't seen you for some time, baby. I hope you're good. I hope you're good, sweetie. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? I think I caught. Hey, Princess Effect, how are you? Taiwo Uni's daughter is in the building. Welcome, 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 my love. Welcome. We haven't seen you since after the empowerment. You are promoting your mother. We haven't seen you. Welcome, welcome. I'm happy you're here today. Welcome, Jennifer. Jennifer. Jennifer, how are you, my love? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're not following us, Jennifer Dim, I see you too. If you're not following us, please do well to follow us. If former Christopher, I see you. No, it's not if. Yeah, I see former Christopher. I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see. Did I call everybody? I think I did. Guys, last week when I was talking about codependency, I know some of you were like, hey, Mama Unique, do you know you were talking about my senior sister? Some of you called me and said, Mama, you were talking about every sign you gave was my sister's husband. But you know she's my big sister. I cannot tell her. So what I did was I just sent the video and say, look at the video. One video I listened to. And she said, eh? I say, yes. So, Mama, please, when you talk about the coping skills, how we're gonna deal with it, I'll send it to her too. Maybe you have a sister or a friend like that, and you know that she's in a very toxic relationship, she's in a codependent relationship, but you know she will not hear it from you. No matter what you say, she will say, please, after all, you're not married, jealousy. I finger jealousy out of my way. I have no time to talk to you. Talking to you is a waste of my time. My finger jealous. So you know what? Don't tell them because they won't listen to you. Just send them the video. As we are live now, take this video, send it to their WhatsApp. Tell them to come and join. Send it to their messenger. Tell them, come and see what I had, oh, come and listen, oh. That way you're not the one that said it. They are the ones that had it from somebody else. Because even the Bible says that when there is lack of what? Vision, my people do what? We perish. When we lack wisdom, we lack vision, we lack seeing foresight, we lack looking above above our nose, we lack looking into the future, then we perish because we don't know. Knowledge is power. When you know better, what do you do, my uniques? You do better. If I know that if I go to work, I can sit on the computer and work for 6 hours and they pay me for 8 hours, why wouldn't I want to do that? Guys, hold on a second. Nne m akpọghachi gị nna enwere.
He called me. But that's can go in there. I want to be high submit.
Okay,
Bye.
good. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So, and then you'll be asking yourself, you know, what exactly? You have found yourself in this relationship. You have been in this relationship for now 2 years, 3 years, but there is nothing to show in this relationship. There is nothing for you to say. You're not even happy. You're not even happy. But maybe your parents or your family or your friends are all married. You're the only one not married. And you want this man to propose or you want this girl to say yes to you. You're a man. All your mates, all your friends don't get two pickings. You don't get nothing. Now they call you old cargo. They call you Okongo. Oldest bachelor. So now you just say, you know what? I've been dating Akudo for 2 years. Even though we're in a codependent relationship, I didn't even know what it was until I had Mama Unique say it last week. But what else can I do? This show is for you. So tag that your friend. Or you are a woman. You have spent 3 years of your life with this man. You are not happy. You are stuck in this relationship. Baby, let me ask you something. Do you want to do the next 3 years like this? You are not happy. You are sad. You are in a relationship. You are not happy. Now, let me ask you, do you want to do the next eternity? Marriage is forever unless you go for divorce. So, do you want to do the next forever? Being sad, being unhappy? And the thing you tell yourself is, it will get better. Baby, if it's not better now, that everybody is pretending to be nice, we are pretending, ọkụkọ kunji, everybody is putting their foot, the best foot forward, and it is not working. Who told you that it's going to work when he now has what Nigerians call see finish? He don't see you finish. See your front, see your back, see your middle, see your top, see your bottom, see everything. You don't give part to children, papa. Why do you think he's going to change? A man that is not worried about you now. Why do you think he'll be worried about you when you guys are now married for 4 years? A man that does not care about you now, why do you think he's going to care about you maybe 4 years down the line? A man, you see, these things this is common sense. So today I'm going to give you some tools on how to deal with it. The problem we have is that we don't want to be honest with ourselves. That's the problem. Because we feel that if we keep quiet and act like it's not happening and act like we can't say nothing, it will disappear. My uniques, come closer. Those of you at the back, bring your chair closer. Come. Those of you in front, come closer. Listen. Hold your ears and listen. Hold your ears and listen. My sister, if it is not getting better now, it will not get better. My brother, if it is not getting better now, it will not get better. I went into an Uber. I used an Uber and I met the guy that carried me on the Uber. He was very upset. I don't know whether there is something they wrote on my face that you must talk to me, because I didn't say nothing to him. I was just on my phone. And all of a sudden he asked me, where are you from? I said, I'm from Nigeria. He said, wow. Are you married? I said, yeah, I'm married. He said, for how long? I said, I've been married for 26 years. He said, wow. Do you have children? I said, yeah. He said, how many children do you have? I said, 3. He said, how old are they? I said 25, 23, 21. He said, oh my God, you don't even look like you have a 25-year. I said, no, don't let this face deceive you. I am an old woman. So he started laughing. All of a sudden, the man put his phone and showed me a picture and said, this is my wife. I said, hey, yeah, she's such a pretty girl. He said, yes. Put another one and said, this is my daughter. I said, oh my God, your daughter looks exactly like your wife. She is gorgeous. He said, yes. And this man started telling me, this woman does not cook, does not clean, does not do anything. And I asked him a question. I said, sir, did you date this girl? He said, yes. I said, for how long did you date the girl? He said, I dated her for 2 years. I said, and in that 2 years, you didn't know that she can't keep a home, she can't clean, she can't cook, she can't. The man said that if her underwears get dirty, she has like maybe 24 sets of underwears or 36 sets. She keeps wearing it. Any day it gets dirty, huh? She will take all of them, instead of washing them, she will throw it in the dustbin and go to Victoria's Secret and order another 36. She's a pharmacist, so she makes money. He said that since he married this girl, he showed me their wedding. They had wedding in Bahamas. Their wedding was destination wedding. Oh my God, come and see flowers. That thing was mwah, mwah, mwah. And then I asked him, so how long have you been married? He said they've been married for 3 years and they have a daughter. The girl does not take care of the daughter, cannot give the daughter a bath, does not take the daughter to school, nothing. All she does is goes to work, make her money. She said every hard day in their house, they order like food, $200, $300 for dinner because she does not want to cook. And then when he confronted her and said, I can't keep living like this. Just wasting money when we can cook. I'm an African man. I like to eat food cooked. Once in a while, I can go out and eat, but I like to eat food cooked. The guy said, well, you should have known that I don't cook. When I was dating you for 2 years, did you ever see me cook? He said, but I asked you when you come to my house for weekend, I asked you to go cook, and you will always tell me that your mother taught you never to cook for a man that is not your husband. So I thought that was a principle. I thought that was your standard. Like you grew up in church, so your parents taught you not to cook for nobody. I never knew. I said, my brother, you see, that's where you made a mistake. This girl showed you exactly who she was, but in your mind, you thought you could change her. And that is the problem you and I have. We always think we're going to change somebody. You are not going to change nobody, baby. Come closer. Listen, listen. Write this in the comment section for me. You are not going to change nobody. When people show you who they are, believe them. Don't make excuses. Oh, she was mad. That man is beating you black and blue now. And you're trying to tell yourself, oh no, he was angry, he was hungry, he was fired at his job. That you are making excuses. That's so you go turn into punching bag when you marry you. He's showing you who he is, and you're trying to play games with it. My sister, my brother, that girl is showing you. You have dated her for 3 years. She has never bought you chewing gum. She has never given you a bottle of water. She has not given you a one sandal. Now, stingy wingy, oh. Don't marry her tomorrow and then be crying you can't pay school fees. Why she has $1 million in her account and she just sit down there, they look you. When you were dating her, she was stingy wingy. I can't rather it, I can't come. But you were acting, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Now, love is blind, but marriage is the eye opener. Your eye go open when you get married. People don't change that much. The only person in this world that has the power to change is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. But you still have to come to Him with a clear heart, with a petition, then He will change you. Apart from that, nobody. It's not easy to change. People can pretend, people can change their behavior to adapt to you, people can pretend to be good people just to get you, and then when they get you, their true colors will come out. That's what we're going to talk about today. You're already stuck in that relationship. You cannot leave. Equal a bottle there. You are not going nowhere. How do you deal with it? I'm going to give you 8 things to deal with it. And my sister, if you are not yet married to him and you or her, and you have tried these 8 things and it's still not working. 270 shares, 30 more, guys. Let's go, 30 more. You see, and you have tried everything, my uniques. After all these 8 steps, you have tried it and it's still not working. My sister, it's better that you count those 2 years that you have stayed with him or her, like it was a training period. Don't call it time wasted, because it's not time wasted. Call it a training period. Call it an investment time. Call it a time when you were learning period, and just get the step in and move on. Baby, you deserve more. You deserve more. Have a little bit confidence in yourself. Have a little bit of self-esteem. You see, marriage is a beautiful thing. Every one of us want to be married. I encourage every woman in this world to be married. It's a beautiful thing. I encourage every brother to be married. But marriage is not a do or die affair. You are not getting married for your family. You are not getting married for your friends. You are not getting married for your job. Your family will go to their family and stay. Your colleagues at work will go back to their own families and stay. Your business partner will go back. You are the one that is stuck in an unhappy situation. You are the one that will be depressed. You are the one that will be sad. You are the one that will be unhappy. You are the one that, everything is you. You wear the shoe, you know where it hurts. That is why I try as much as possible to empower you guys, because I know if you know better, you will do better. Most of the time, we are afraid. What will people say? What if I leave Nelson now and say, because Nelson we're in a codependent relationship, I am afraid of him. I take permission from him. I apologize whether I do or I didn't do. I'm scared of him. I've lost my voice. I've lost who I am. I do everything in this world to please him, even when I am unhappy. You have counted all the 10 signs I've given you guys. And now you're asking yourself, this is the first 3 years of my life. Do I want these 3 years again? Then this is where you now sit down and do this. You need to talk to him. I will give you the 8 of them. Just there are so many things you can do, but I'm just going to do just 8 real fast. Just talk. Some people will tell me, but man, he doesn't even let me talk. Somebody that doesn't let you talk now, will they let you talk when you have given birth to one child? Now they know that you're not going anywhere. You ain't going nowhere. When somebody that will not listen to you now, when do you think he will listen to you? When you now giving birth to 2 children, he will not listen to you. So my unit is high time you decide for yourself, what exactly do you want? If you're already married to the person, I will not tell you to walk away because that's your marriage. But if you are just dating the person, you will take little things to judge what the big things will be. If at this little dating, you have to take permission before you breathe in, he'll tell you to stop and you'll be hanging until he say out. What will you do? So my uniques, let us go. Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite mama unique in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your unique empowerment. This is the center for your empowerment. Like I always tell you guys, when you know better, you are definitely going to do better. No wisdom is a waste because knowledge is power. All right. We go live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for relationship, marriage, and self confidence, self awareness, self preservation. And on Saturday, we call it Sabi Saturday. That's when we talk about issues in marriages and relationship. And then on Sunday, we do what we call spiritual empowerment and our single collection. Spiritual empowerment, I'm a born again Christian. I believe in the word of God. I believe the word of God is the Bible. I go and use it to come and empower you spiritually so that you can get ready to face your week. No matter what the devil throws on your way, you'll be able to stand and say, no, I know who I believe in. And I know he is able and capable to keep that which has been committed into his hands. And then we do the single fellowships. We did it twice. My sisters and my brothers, they are shy. They don't want to come out and say something. So if you're interested in that, you can come up, tell us who you are, what you're looking for, and we pray that maybe there'll be a connection. All right. So please, 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 I want to say this before I start. Business empowerment people, so many of you have written to me telling me you're waiting on your goods. Some of you are waiting on this, and it's okay. Those of you that are not waiting on anything, please, can you send your videos to us so that we can put it on our pages? Please, 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 please. All right. And very soon, I'm waiting for those videos. Very soon, we're going to embark on our empowerment for the disabled. That's the next one we're going to do. And then after that, we'll do for the single parent. All right. So keep coming, keep checking for the empowerment. Very soon, we're going to announce it on our page. All right. So, guys, let us jump to it. Last week, Tuesday, I didn't come live on Thursday. Last week, Tuesday, we talked about codependency. What is codependency? And I told you guys there was a definition that I truly, truly liked. There was a definition that I really, really liked. And it says codependency is an emotional and behavioral condition that affects an individual's ability. It affects an individual's ability to have a healthy, mutual, and satisfying relationship. That is the bad thing about codependency. You do not have a healthy, mutual, and satisfying relationship. Healthy, you are not healthy in it. It's not healthy, it's toxic. Mutual respect, where you are hard and he is hard, where you have an opinion and he has an opinion. He or she might never take your opinion, but at least he will consider that there is something you're bringing to the table. Satisfying, you are happy with that relationship. You can come down and say, he's my guy. Eh, eh, eh. Now only him my like. Eh, eh. As we dey like beans and rice. You will be my G for life. You can boldly say that he or she will be your G for life, your girl or your guy for life, because you are satisfied, you are happy, you are not sad, you are not miserable, you are not depressed, you are not angry. This is what we call codependent relationship. That means you are dependent solely. There's another one that says, let me tell you, read the other one for you. The other one says, I read that one. This other one say codependency is a relationship when you are mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually dependent on someone. Physically, you're dependent on them. Spiritually, you are dependent on them. Emotionally, you are dependent on them. Psychologically, you're dependent on them. Mentally, you are dependent on them. You don't know who you are anymore. You don't have a voice. You don't know where you stop and where they start. From them to you is like a straight line. It just goes shee. You don't know where you stop. You don't know where this is Akudo and this is Nelson and this is Nelson and this is Akudo. You don't have a voice. Your voice has been so snuffed off that you can't say nothing. Even when I told you guys the story last week. The girl came and told me to go tell my husband to agree with her own husband so that there'll be peace in her home. You don't even know when you are asking people to do and jump over you, hills and mountains for you just because you are so scared of who you are dating. You're so scared of the man or the woman you're in a codependent relationship with. And I talked about the signs. Number one sign is fear. You are afraid of them because you don't want them to blow up. Oh, I don't want trouble now. If I say something now, he starts screaming. If I say something now, he starts yelling. So that is that yelling and that screaming. You are afraid of them. Number two, you are scared of them. Being afraid is another thing, and being scared is that you are so scared that you start tiptoeing around them. You start tiptoeing around them. When they come in, you stay over there. If they're in the living room, you stay in the dining. If they're in the dining, you are so scared because you don't want drama. Number three, you are taking permission for everything. The only thing remaining for you is to take permission to breathe. There was that Tuesday when we were talking. You remember the sister that said that this lady is so codependent that if she is cooking and salt finish, she will stop until her husband call her husband and tell her husband there is no salt, so the man can bring the salt. You see, you are always taking permission to do even the smallest daily task. You're taking permission to go to work. You're taking permission to go. You're giving your child food, or you're cleaning in your house, and the cleaning detergent runs out. You can't go anywhere unless you call him and say, "Can I go to Mama Iyabo's place and buy Omo? My Omo is finished." If he says no, you're not going. If he says yes, then you do. You take permission. That's number three. Number four, you apologize for everything. Those you did, those you did not do. The cockroach run around in your house, you apologize on behalf of the cockroach. The rat run across, you apologize on behalf of the rat. Your mechanic did not fix his car, you apologize on behalf of your mechanic. He goes to the store and buys something and they cheat him. He comes home and wrecks. Oh, you will apologize on behalf of the woman that cheated. It's like you want to make everything better because you don't want trouble, you don't want stress. So you don't want, all you do is anything to make him happy. If apologizing will make him happy, what take apology because let me rest. That's number 4 sign. Number 5 sign, you do anything for them at your own detriment. I told you the story of the woman, the husband, the boyfriend said, I want you to bring your friends for my 30th birthday so we can have a threesome. She went, she refused. Finally, she asked the guy refused. Finally, they came. At the end of the day, as I'm speaking to you today, the boyfriend is now married to the girlfriend. Now, she's stuck with 2 children, a single mother, because she brought the same evil that came and destroyed her own home. I asked her, did you want to do this? No. Why did you not tell him? I didn't want him to be mad because he said that's all he wants. When that man or that woman, my brother or my sister, is making you do things you are uncomfortable with, and you have told them you are uncomfortable with it, but they don't respect it, they don't care. Maybe I don't like threesome. I don't want to do threesome. I don't believe in bringing people into a relationship. Oh, but if you love me, you will do it. If you really love me, you will do it. That's emotional blackmail. Please, somebody write down in the comment section for me. That is emotional blackmail. They are blackmailing you because you love them. They are blackmailing you because they know that you are codependent on them. They are blackmailing you because they know you think you can do better without them. They are blackmailing you because they know that you are so much into this relationship that if he or she cuts it, it's going to hurt you. So they know they can tell you anything and you do it. That's number 5. Number 6 sign. Then you can do anything for them. I can do anything for you. They can do anything for you. Anything. Anything. Even at your own detriment, at your own happiness, against your faith, against what you believe in, against your values, against what you respect, against your integrity. You have seen women that their boyfriends will tell them, listen, I want you to go into the store and you'll be distracting that sales girl and I'll be stealing. Hey, now, why are we stealing now? What do you mean? Where do you think I get all this money to take care of you? You better be distracting that guy. Act like you're buying something while I'll be stealing over here. And my sister knows this is wrong. My sister knows she cannot do this. My sister knows that this is somebody's business. But my sister, what can she do? What can she do? She has to go along with it. She doesn't have the voice to say, baby, I'm not going to do it. That is wrong. Number 6, you have lost your voice. You have no voice. Even when you see your man trying to be doing stuff with your little house girl, you open your mouth and say, baby, what are you doing? He said, he will, that is a get thunder blue judge. He will Africa you, he will Africa you, he will Africa you. Now, because you don't want the neighbors to hear, because you don't want your mama to know, because you don't want your girlfriends to know, you will not beg your house girl. Now, is it not just only that now? Eh? You know, it's me and you, you're saving me and you. Just let him do now, Biko, just to save my marriage. You know this is wrong. If this is your daughter, you know you wouldn't want somebody to do this to your daughter. You know this is wrong. You are just like the video we did on Saturday. You go see your wife or your man. They beat children like that. You know it is wrong, but you have lost your voice. You saw that man. You have lost your voice. You can't even speak up. That's one sign that you can't even communicate effectively. Number 7, 8, you don't even know who you are. You are lost. You don't know who you are. If they say, well, oh yes, so let's go left, you go left. If they say, well, let us turn right, you go right. If they say, well, jump like one, you start jumping like one. If they say, well, sit on the floor, you say how low, you sit. They say, well, jump, you say how high. You jump. When do you say no? I don't want to jump because my leg is hurting. When do you say, I don't want to sit on the floor because me, if Mama you may get on the floor, I won't be able to get up. When do you stand up for yourself? When do you have a voice? Those are some of the signs. I gave you guys 10 of it. Today, I want us to deal with, now that you know, because some of my uniques called me and said, Mama Unique, what you said is true. I'm in a codependent relationship. I did not know before until you started saying it last week. But now I know. I don't want to leave my guy. I don't want to leave my girl. He or she is kind and loving in other areas. It's just that sometimes he thinks, and initially, The problem is like these things masquerade themselves like love. You see, when you go to work, he will call you, "Hello, babe, where are you?" I'm in the car driving to work. Oh, okay. All right. Be safe at work, okay? You say, okay. The next 30 minutes, "Hello, babe, where are you?" I just got to work. I'm about to get out of my car. Okay, have a nice day. The next 20 minutes, you call, babe, where are you? Baby, I'm in my office. I'm doing my work. Oh, so when are you going to go to lunch? I'm going to go to lunch maybe in the next 2 hours. Oh, okay. I'll talk to you then. In the next 40 minutes, you call again. What are you doing now? Baby, I'm still at work. I'm still working. Oh, okay. Call me during your lunchtime. Okay, baby, I'll call you during my lunchtime. The next 20 minutes, he'll call you again. Baby, where are you now? Baby, I still have 10 minutes before I get to lunch. I still haven't gotten to lunch. Oh, okay. Once you get to lunch, call me. You get to lunch, you call him. Baby, what's going on? You talk, 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 talk. You say, okay, now let me leave you now so I can now eat my food. And then, why are you leaving me to eat your food? Why can't you talk to me and eat and be eating your food? But babe, I have some friends here. Some of my friends are on the table, and I'm the only one talking on the phone. So I want to also talk to my friend. Oh, now you don't care about me anymore. Now you don't. Now emotional blackmail has come in. Oh, you don't care about me anymore. You don't care about me anymore. You just want to talk to your friends. Eh? Oh, okay, okay. You know what? Bye. Now they know that will put you in a bad mood because now you know who he is and how he gets angry. So now you're thinking in your head, hey, I've started trouble. Now you're busy calling him back, calling him, babe, what? Babe, I was just saying I have only 1 hour lunch and I came out with my friend. We've been talking for 30 minutes. Let me use the other 30 minutes. Oh, so your friends are more important than me, eh? Your friends are more important than me. You see yourself? Do you see yourself? I was trying to show you love. If I don't show love now, you say I don't show love. If I show love, you say love is too much. Why? Oh, you know what? Talk. Okay, babe, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. You see, you have started apologizing. You didn't do nothing. No. You did not do nothing. You just said, let me talk with my friend. That's the crime you committed. Babe, okay, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let us talk. I don't like this kind of thing. Every time I want to show you love, you be telling me, so your friends are more important. Baby, it's okay now. I am sorry. I apologize. I am sorry. Biko, baby, I am sorry. Okay. So what were you doing? See? My uniques, open your eyes. When you open your eyes, you will see manipulation at its best. And now you start talking, 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 talking. Now it's time for you to go. You say, baby, it's time for me to go for my lunch. He say, okay, you can go for your lunch. You can go for your lunch. You can go back to the office. You go back. In the next 20 minutes, you call. So what are you doing now? Babe, I'm at my table. I'm still working. So when do you get off work? I get off work by 5. Oh, okay. In the next 30 minutes, you call. So what's going on now? Baby, nothing. I'm still working. Oh, okay. Just wanted to check on my babe. You know, I love you, babe. You know, I love you. The next 40 minutes he'll come. So what are you doing now? Baby, I'm about to round up. It's 4:20. I leave by 5. Maybe the next 40 minutes I should be done. Okay, baby, I'll see you at home, okay? All right, baby, bye. 5 o'clock he'll come. What are you doing now? Baby, I'm about to enter the car. I'm coming back home. Oh, okay. All right. So I'll see you at home, okay? All right, bye. The next 20 minutes he'll come. So where are you now? I just passed the neighborhood. I'm heading to the home. I just entered the neighborhood. I'm coming. Oh, okay. So you're coming right now? Yes, I'm coming right now. Okay, baby. I'll see you when you get home. The next 10 minutes. Baby, where are you now? Baby, I'm in the parking. I'm just in front of our house. I just parked the car. Oh, okay. You see, we confuse that for love. Your friends will be telling you, oh, he loves you. He cannot do without you. He's always calling you. When I grow up, I go love. Oh, baby, that's not love. That's obsession. That's obsession. That's codependent. That's not love. Love does not, love trust, love believes, love, you don't have to be a monitoring spirit for you to love somebody because you are acting like you don't trust. Remember, love and trust go together. Everybody you love, you must trust. But everybody you trust, no, everybody you trust, you must love. But everybody you love, you do not trust. There are so many people you love because they are family, but you don't trust them. But anybody you truly, truly trust, you must love them. So if you trust me and love me, two of them go together, then you should know that when I go to work and tell you I'm going to call you during my lunchtime, I will call you during my lunchtime. Excuse me. I will call you during my lunchtime. You don't have to monitor me. Some men will, when you come back and come into the house, he will take your keys. He will take your keys and go downstairs and check how many liters of gas you used. Because he knows that from your house to work takes about 1 liter. So why is 2 liters missing? Baby, that is not love. And that is the mistake we make. We confuse the two. Yeah, this your man loves you. He cannot do without you. Look at this, they call. My man know they call me. My man know they call me. Eh? Do you know he even put a tracking device on your phone to be tracking where you are? Hey, love, sweet baby, that's not love. He's tracking you. That's not love. Please take time and watch my video on love, lust, and obsession, so you will know the difference of the three. So now, I wanted to put that out there because most of you would think, it's love. He loves me. He calls me all the time. He doesn't let me rest. He will monitor me. He will follow me to go do my hair. He will follow me and sit there and be. Doesn't he have a job? Like he's following you to sit in the salon with almost 80 degrees weather. Heat, they kill him and he stay there. They wait for you so that nobody says anything to you. He doesn't trust that you can say no to people without him being there. My unique, shine your eyes, okay? All right, guys, let's go to 8 things. I'm going to give you 8 steps on how to deal with codependency. Number 1, this is the most important one. You must identify that there is a problem. Identification of a problem is almost 50% of the solution to that problem. Some of us don't identify it. We call it love. We call it, oh, he's so madly in love with me. Oh, he loves me so much. That's why whenever he sees me, he's very jealous. Oh, my man is very jealous. If he sees me say anything to somebody now, if we go home, he will, Oga come, he will, he will go beat me like this just to show, say he loves me because he doesn't like to share me with nobody. Because love me, don't hit me. I'm begging you. Love me, but because keep your hands to yourself. I'm begging. You love me, good. You love her, good. But you see your hands, there. Brother, keep it to yourself. Okay? But we confuse the two. Oh, he loves me so much. He's very jealous. When he gets jealous, he just hits me. Because I said hi to somebody in church today. So I know there'll be trouble because he loves me. He's very jealous. What is that? What is that? The Nigerian movie, you say, no be juju be that. No be juju be that. No, my sister. Identification of the problem, that's number 1. You have to sit down with all those signs, all the definition. Go watch that video again about what is codependency and signs of codependency. Sit down, be honest with yourself. This is not the time to lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself and don't blame anybody. It is my mother. It is my sister. It is my brother. No, this is your life. This is nobody's life. This is your life. For once in your life, tell yourself the truth. Stop playing with your life. Hey, what will I do now? That's what they want. That's what my friends, all of them were getting married now. So now it's your friend's fault. Your friend's fault that you're in a codependent relationship. Oh, baby, stand up for yourself. You don't have to go fight, but be truthful to yourself. Identify there is a problem. This thing we are doing here, baby, is not how love is being done. This is not right. I know if I talk, you will get upset. I know if I say anything, you'll be mad. But I will not felt not talking to you. You're not going to talk to them. Remember, the approach matters. You're not going to talk to him or her yelling at them. You're not going to talk to them screaming at them. You're not going to talk to them calling them names, stupid man, useless girl. No. But you're going to have communication, effective and efficient communication. You must first of all accept there is a problem. Sister, it is not working. You cannot sweep it under the rug. Everybody sees it. Your mother sees it. Your brother see it. Your neighbors see it. Your co-workers see it. They know that this is not right. So you pretending you are like the ostrich. You put your head in the sand and then think nobody is seeing you. Forgetting that your whole body is out here. We are seeing it. Because your head is covered like the ostrich does not mean we cannot see you. We can see your feathers. We can see your legs. We can see everything. Stop acting like people are not seeing you because you think that you can hide it. There is nothing you're hiding. They're just keeping quiet. Maybe they don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to make you feel, since you're hiding it, they don't want to make you know that they know, so that they don't embarrass you. But trust me, sister, they know. Trust me, brother, they know. So the first way to deal with it is you must accept that there is a problem. You must be honest to yourself and tell yourself, nah, love one thing is not love one thing. This is a controlling relationship. This is a fearful relationship. I am scared of this relationship. I am doing things that I'm not supposed to do, but I'm doing it just to please you. I am a people's pleaser in this relationship. I please only you, but I'm not happy. I am not happy in this relationship. And you must accept that to yourself, and you must accept that to your spouse. Don't think your spouse, oh, you should figure it out. Baby, nobody figures nothing out. He or she is not a psychic. You cannot say, well, the more he stays over there and be looking at me, doesn't he see that my face is sad? Doesn't he see that I'm mad? Doesn't he know that I am very upset with him? No, he does not know squat. He knows nothing. She does not know nothing. You have to open your mouth and say, babe, we need to talk. There is a problem. Look at all the signs of codependency. There are 10 of them. I think we have 9 of it. So we are in a toxic relationship. I don't want to leave you, and I don't want you to leave me if that's what you want. But guys, sweetie, we need to do better. When we know better, we do better. Let us find a way to be happy in this relationship. If I'm going to be sad in this relationship, then why am I here? What am I doing here? So number 1 is you must identify. Hold on a second. Who just subscribed? Hey, Faith Lamosi just subscribed. She just subscribed. Hey, we are getting, I'm telling you, I think we're about 32 or 33 subscribers. We are a lot out there. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for everybody that has subscribed. Thank you. All right. So the first one, like I said, is identifying there is a problem. Number 2 is knowing who you are. That is the most important thing. Do you know who you are? You have been so lost in this relationship. You have lost your voice. Do you still remember who you are, baby? Akudo. You have been in this toxic, codependent relationship for how many years? Now, number 1, you have listened to Mama Unique and Akudo. You have realized that you are in a codependent relationship. That's number 1. Number 2, do you still remember who you are? Because your voice has been so buried that you don't even, if you don't talk for 3 weeks, do you know if you open your mouth, nothing will come out? Try it. Don't say no word. Don't say nothing. Just be quiet and be writing whatever. After 3 weeks, 21 days, if you open your mouth, nothing will come out. Nothing. Any part of your body you do not use, trust me, after some time, that body doesn't know. They have to retrain you again how to use that body. Do you still remember who you are, my darling? My darling sister, do you still remember who you are? Are you still that confident, self-knowing, kind, good-hearted, patient? Are you still that lady? Or have you changed into something you can't even recognize? Has this relationship changed you into a toxic, angry, sad person? Every time you are angry, every time you're sad, every time you're miserable, every time you are not happy. Is that what this relationship has turned you into? Or number 2, do you still remember who you are? If you remember who you are, number 2, it is time to reconnect with that person who you are. If you used to be kind before you enter this relationship, now you are lying so much. Now you are doing things that are not right. Now this man has turned you into you are now a shoplifter. Every time you guys go in the store, he wants you to steal something. He wants to steal something and put it in your purse. He wants to steal, and you are letting him do it. Now you have turned into a kleptomaniac. Everywhere you go, you pick stuff. Everywhere you go, you pick stuff. That's not you. Do you think you can get back to who you are? Because getting back to who you are is the second solution to a codependent relationship. Because that is only when you get back to who you are, then you can find your voice and begin to make the necessary changes needed in that relationship. Because if you don't have a voice, you don't have anything to say. You will open your mouth and you go, nothing will come out. Because your voice has been buried so deep in the ground in that relationship that you have no voice. So now the question you ask yourself is, who am I? Who are you, my sister? Who are you, my brother? Are you willing to reconnect with that person who you are? Because that is the only time you can find your voice, and then you'll be able to make the necessary changes needed. That's number two. Number three thing on how to good is it, now that you have found who you are. Number three, you build your self-esteem. How do you build your self-esteem? If there are books out there you need to read to rebuild yourself, you have to find your own words of affirmation. Words of affirmation are things that make you feel good. Get an exercise paper and write it for yourself. I am phenomenal. I am a superwoman. I am a kind woman. I am a child of God. I am a chosen generation. I am a royal priesthood. I am a peculiar person, a holy nation that has been called out of darkness into God's marvelous light. I am a co-heir to the throne of grace. I am a king's kid. God said that I am lifted up a little bit above angels. Write all the words that you know that make you feel good. I am a hardworking woman. I am a phenomenal mother. I am a good wife. I am a kind woman. Write all those things down. Those are your words of affirmation. Read it to yourself every morning you wake up. Read it to yourself every time, every night before you go to sleep. Put it on your mirror, put it on your phone. Once you wake up in the morning and you're looking at yourself on the mirror, read it. I am a phenomenal woman. I am a superwoman. I am this, I am that. I am this, I am that. Do that, and that is how you build your self-esteem. Number one, use your words of affirmation. Number two, you have to tell yourself, you see me, I have a voice and I'm going to use that voice. Build up your self-esteem. Remember, number two, you were looking for who are you, and you connected. Now you have to build up that self-esteem. You have to build yourself up and say that this is not the end of the world. The devil job is to steal, to kill, and to destroy. So the devil comes and fortifies us with lie. Look at you. Or the man will even tell you, or the woman will tell you, if I leave you, who will want you? Look at you. Who do you think will want you? Because I'm here managing you. Let me, you know what? You want to break up the relationship, right? Okay, break it up. Let me see who will marry you. And I was about to go marry this fool in the next 2 months. And you know what? Go, let me see. And those are the words that bite us in our brain. And those words are what you're going to replace with your words of affirmation. Yes, I might break up with this relationship, but a good man that will love me and value me will come. A good man that will respect me will come. God will get me the rib of my rib and my flesh. You have to speak it. You have to speak it into the atmosphere, because whatever you throw into the atmosphere, guess what? It is what you also that comes back to you. What you can never attack, what you attract. I tell you guys this all the time. Somebody put that in the comment section for me. You can never attack what you attract. If you attract peace, happiness, joy, you can't attack them because they are coming to you. So what do you speak into your life every morning you wake up? How do you build your self-esteem? Do you believe that you are phenomenal? Do you believe you are an awesome being? Do you believe that God created you wonderfully, beautifully, and fearfully? You don't just say it, you begin to believe it. The power of brainwashing. You keep telling yourself, you start believing it, and then it starts manifesting. My sister, number three way to deal with codependency, number one, identify the problem. Number two, you have to know that when you have identified the problem, now you have to find yourself. Number three, you need to build up that your self-esteem. You have to build it up, baby. Because this battle you're about to enter is not a physical battle, it is a mind battle. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so you are. If you think you are a nobody, guess what, baby? You are a nobody. If you think you are awesome, you will become awesome. If you think you are wonderfully made, you will become wonderfully made. If you think you are unique, you will become unique. If you think you are a nobody, hey, you see me now, look at me now, you don't see me finish now. What will I amount to? If I leave this relationship, where else will I go? I don't have anything now. Let me be hoping maybe it will be better someday. When will it be better? When? You are not making any move to change it. You see, for something to get better, okay, this water is not better. Okay, let me find something else to put in the water. Let me find something. You are not doing anything and you think, oh, it's going to be, how will it be better? Is it miracle? Is it magic? Tumbum tumbambas, kalabatita, lababas, alabalaba, kai kai, titim bus and bus. Tirinitanabi yanga yanga kasina popopi and you think that's what it is? No, it's not magic. Abracadabra. Boom. No. You need to be doing something for you to see the result. Build up your self-esteem. Build up who you are. Now that you have found your voice, build up who you are. Number two, remember number two, say know who you are. When you know who you are, because you have lost it in that relationship. Now, number two, remind yourself who you are. Now that you have reminded yourself who you are, you move to the third one. Now begin to build your self-esteem. Begin to believe in yourself again. Baby, I have told you guys all the time, come closer. If you do not believe in yourself, you cannot have us believe in you. People believe in you because you believe in yourself. People respect you because you respect yourself. People honor you because you honor yourself. People value you because you value yourself. If you don't respect yourself, you don't honor yourself, you don't have dignity for yourself, you disgrace yourself, you insult yourself, guess what? You have given people the roadmap of how to treat you. People treat you exactly the way you treat yourself. So if you're going to be in this battle of in a codependent relationship, you're about to change things around. Number 3 point you have to do is build your self-esteem, because that self-esteem and that voice is what is going to help you do whatever you need to do. Which will take us to number 3. Number 4, stay calm at all times. See, some of us women, we are drama queens. Because you discovered you're in a codependent. Before you did not know. Mama Unique taught you last week. You now know you're in a codependent. Now nobody will hear word for you. Every time, yes, the man will come. Who told you? How dare you? Because I'm in this codependent relationship. Oh, you boss supple. You have learned a new word. We won't rest for you. Stay calm at all times. This is not what we need to. We are not going to fight to achieve our goal. We are not going to be calling him useless from morning till night to achieve our goal. We are not going to isolate him and rain curses and insult on him or her to achieve our goal. Number 4, you have discovered who you are. You are building your self-esteem. You have to stay calm at all times. This conversation you're going to have with him is going to be done in a calm way. This new thing you have learned about codependency, you're going to change it in a calm way. Don't be a drama queen. Don't be a drama king. Don't begin to be blowing grammar every time. Yes, because I'm in a codependent relationship with you. I will soon leave you because you see, this codependency is not working for me. How can I be in a codependent relationship? You are like my codependent partner. This codependent issue is not. Hey, sister, slow it down. We know you have learned a new word. Slow it down. Okay? Number 4, you have to stay calm at all times. Even as you're building your self-esteem, even as you're trying to discover who you are, even as you're trying to identify the problem, even as you're trying to share it with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you have to stay calm. Don't over-exaggerate. Don't overdo things. Don't overflog the issue. Don't overwhelm the guy or the woman. Stay calm at all times. There is nothing you do in rather you will turn him or her off. Stay calm at all times. That's number 4. Number 5. Number 5 say set and build boundaries. This one is a biggie, because the reason why you see yourself in a toxic and codependent relationship is because you did not set boundaries. So now that you have identified the problem, now that you remember who you are and you know who you are, now that you're trying to build that self-esteem and build that self-confidence, now you're staying calm and doing all this. The 5th thing you need to do is now it's time to set boundaries. Babe, you see how you call me the B word whenever you get angry? You cannot be calling me that anymore. My name is Akudo Ugochim Tuberem Chidema Ehirim. That's my name. Anything that starts with any other alphabet or any other letter of the alphabet that is not these 3 names. Akudo starts with A. Ugochim Tuberem starts with U. Chidema starts with C. Anything that does not start with A, U, C. Brother, Biko, I'm begging you in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, don't call me, because if you call me, I will not answer. Babe, whenever visitors come to visit you, you see those times you used to use me as the butt of the joke. You always say, look at her, now can't you see she has added weight? Look at her bum bum. Look at her bum bum. Stupid girl. Come on, go get drinks for us. Babe, you can't be doing that anymore. I am worth more than that. At least accord me some respect. Why is it that I have to be an entertainment for your friends? Why is it, my sister, I have to be an entertainment for your girlfriend? Whenever your girlfriends come, that's when you want to tell me to go boil water. That's when you want to go tell me to go wash your underwear. Why am I going to be the butt of your friend's joke? Why do you want your friends to make fun of me and you say you love me? I'm going to set those boundaries. Okay? Babe, like we will have to tell each other where we are going, what we're doing. We have to call you back. We are going to tell each other what we're doing. When I leave for work, I'm going to tell you. When I get to work, I'm going to tell you I'm now at work and I'll call you during my break. During my break, I'm going to call you. You see this aspect of calling me every 30 minutes like you don't trust me? Baby, you have to trust me. You set those boundaries. I don't know what your boundaries are, but you set those boundaries. You see, your family will come here, your sister will slap me, they will hit me, and you don't defend me. Baby, it's not going to happen anymore. You have to stand up for me. If you're not going to stand up for me, then they're not going to come because they can't be coming here and be hitting me. You set boundaries. Whatever your boundaries are, you set those boundaries. Because now, remember, you have found your voice, you have found your identity, you have found who you are. You have built up your confidence. You now have high self esteem, no longer low self esteem. You are staying calm. Oh. You're not a drama queen. No, you are staying calm. Now you move to the next one. And the next one you're going to do is you set boundaries. I always tell you guys in relationship, even before you start, set boundaries so that everybody know each other's boundaries. You know my boundaries that you don't call me names. So even before we start, you know that it's a no-no. I know your boundary is I don't come and start yelling at you in front of your friends as a man. Those are your boundaries, and you have told me you cannot do that. So now, if I do it, I'm looking for trouble because you have already given me those standards and those boundaries. But since we did not do it initially and we found ourselves in a codependent relationship, now, number 5 thing you need to do is now that you have found who you are, you have to set boundaries. And these boundaries, you don't set it by yourself. You sit down with your spouse and talk to your spouse. You sit down with your spouse and tell your spouse, what are your boundaries? You're not going to say, oh, these are my boundaries. These are my boundaries. No, you have to give him an opportunity to, or give her an opportunity to set her own boundaries. Remember, this is a codependent relationship, and we are going to deal with it. We are going to deal with it as a unit. If you're dealing with it only by yourself, it will not work because you're not by yourself in a relationship. You need that man, you need that woman for it to work. Since you say you don't want to walk away, since you say you have invested so much time, you don't want to leave, since you say you guys are already living together, since you say this and this and this and that, so there is no way you can do this by yourself because you can go by yourself and identify there is a problem. You watch my video, so you know there is a problem. You can go by yourself and remember, identify who you are. You can go by yourself and do the third one, which is what did I say? The third one is know who you are. Number 3, hold on. Number 3, you have built your self-esteem. You now have good self-esteem. Number 4, you have been staying calm. Number 5, you set all these boundaries, and the man is looking at you like, really? Remember, he's not going the same process. So this is where, when you identify the problem, you sit with him and say, babe, I've noticed we have a problem. Look at this video. Look at this video. I want you to listen to it, and then let us talk as a family, or let us talk as 2 people that are in a relationship. Maybe the way we are going is not right. I'm lost in this relationship, and I know you are also lost in this relationship because since my voice is no longer here, so you are talking on behalf of yourself and mine, and that is a lot of work on you too, because you need a partner. You don't need a stooge. You don't need a table. You need a partner that also has something she's bringing to the table. And I have not been that because I've always been afraid. Now, let us build our self-esteem. I'm a phenomenal woman. I'm a strong woman. I'm a valuable woman. I'm a virtuous woman. You are a man of valor. You are this, you're that. So what are your standards? We are doing all these things, come on, we are not fighting. Now, let us set boundaries for this relationship. Your boundary is this. My boundary is this. Look at what my boundary. Now, baby, tell me, what are your boundaries? Things you don't want me to do, so I will know. Now that you guys have set up the boundaries, number 5, you say, okay, this is what I want. This is what I don't want. This is the one I want. And this is the other one I don't want. Now that you have done that, then number 6, you practice assertive communication. Do you know what assertive communication means? I, myself, me, where you begin to assert your voice. Baby, you want a threesome, but Akudo, Ehirim, I don't believe in threesome. Number one, I'm a Christian. I don't believe in bringing somebody into my marriage. Number two, that is what my Bible calls adultery. So I'm not going to do that. Number three, I am not. Why don't you choose another thing for your birthday? Why don't you choose something that is feasible, something I can do? Why do you want to bring somebody into a marriage? No, baby, I'm not doing that. So choose something else, but not that one. I, I, you have to have an assertive communication where you make it clear, plain to each other, not only the man, to the woman too, that these are things, my standard, I cannot compromise. These are my boundaries, I cannot compromise. I can't let you hit me or lay your hands on me. That's one of my boundaries. You dare not touch me. If you get angry, walk away. If you get angry, you need to punch. Go start punching your car. Go to the gym and go punch the punching bag. Don't come over here and be punching me. I'm not a punching bag. And that is my boundary I have set. Then number six, now that I have set that a boundary, I will use assertive communication. I don't want to be hit. I don't want to be bullied. I don't want this. Me. I don't want it. Be assertive. Don't be talking around about. Some of us will say, nah, there are some women that don't like their men to be hitting them. What do you think about that? You want to go to Wedra Road, go to Okigwe Road, go to Mbise Road, go to Omogoma, go to Irete before you come back here. Because you don't want to be assertive. You don't want to say something, they will say, when did this one start? When did Akudo start? Look at you. When did you start talking like that? So now you keep going round and round and round and round. Baby, this my friend, her man was just hitting her. And I was like, hey, child, baby, what do you think about men that hit women? Well, it depends on what the woman did. I will not human. If she deserves it, then she gets it now. Okay. Instead of you to come out and say, babe, what do you think about hitting? Because I don't want anybody to hit you. Are you a man that hits women? I don't want a man to hit me. Instead of you to be assertive in your communication, you want to go Rohi, Kilimanjaro. You go to Kilimanjaro, you go to Mr. Biggs, you go to countries before you finally find what you want to eat. No, use assertive. When you have set your boundaries for number 5, number 6 is you use assertive communication. Be assertive. Mind the tone of your voice, mind the words you use, mind your non-verbal communication, not only what you say, your facial expression, your hand gestures, your body language, all of those things come under communication, but it must be assertive. You must know who you are and what you stand for. Value what you value, honor what you honor. Okay? Don't always be moved and tossed because if you see white, you're white. If you see black, you're black. Take a stand because they say if you don't stand for something, guess what, my uniques? You will fall for everything. Anything they say, you fall for it. So you have to take a stand. You have to say, this one, nehi kaba. No, I will not do this one. Okay? That's number 6. Practice assertive. Number 7, say resist the urge to fix, control, and save. This is for my sisters and for my brothers too. My brothers, some of us like to save people. We like to fix people. You see wahala, you go carry wahala, put it for your head. You say, don't worry, I will change her. Baby, you are not changing nobody. You are not saving nobody unless God is in the business of saving that person. God is in the business. Some of us want to control. We want to save. We want to there so that tomorrow, look at, I found him in the gutter and I gave him a bath. I bought him shirt. I got him a job. I started a business for him, only for him to leave me. Because you think that doing all that thing will make a man that does not want to stay. A man that does not want to stay will not stay. A woman, if you like, pick her from the gutter, buy her designer clothes, train her in school, do everything for her. If she does not want to stay, the first man that comes her way, she will tell you, sorry, I will not marry you, you're not educated, and she will leave. And she will leave. So that is number 7. Resist the urge. Resist the urge to fix, control, and save. You are not Jesus Christ. You can help people, direct them. But most of the time, in a codependent relationship, the one party that you are dependent on is always trying to fix, control, and save you. They always want to tell you, the reason why I'm calling you all the time is I want to make sure you don't get into an accident. The reason why I'm calling you all the time, I want to make sure that you don't get in trouble. The reason why I'm calling you, they always want to save you in a way they are controlling you. They always want to act like they are fixing something for you. You don't feel good. You want to write an email to your boss and say, they say, oh no, don't worry, let me write it. Why are you writing to my boss? Do you work for my company? No, you don't. But that's a way of controlling you. They want your boss to know that they are the man. They want your boss to know that you are under them. They want their boss to know that you call the shots here. They want their boss to know all these things. Is that you, Butch? And because they want their bosses to know all this, so they try to save. Please, my sisters, my brother, if you want to fix a codependent relationship, do not have that urge to fix and save and control. You don't have to control a human being. If you love them and you love them, your love will bring submission. Your love will bring understanding. Your love will bring trustworthiness. Your love will bring loyalty. Your love will bring trustworthiness. You don't have to control them. What? Who's account? I don't have it. Tell him I saved it under that for him to call Udo Bagba to fix it to you. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I don't have it. I saved it on my. Let me see. So, guys, hold on. And I find it. So, guys, you will have that urge to control because your mind is telling you that the only way you will have power is when you come. I found it. Hmm? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Guys, give me a second. Why can't I send it directly to him? Yeah. Guys, give me a second, please. Okay, don't worry, I'll send it to you. Okay, I just sent it to you. Okay, so I'm sorry, guys. So you see, we always have that need because in a codependent relationship, remember, it is one-sided. One person is dependent on the stronger person. So this one that is dependent on this person tend to control them because they're always like, what are you wearing? Go take that thing off. Wear the red one. Go take that one off. Wear the blue one. They try to control everything about you. So as you're trying to correct this codependency, my brother, my sister, please resist that urge to control. Let him or her be herself. You can give suggestions. Babe, that dress you are wearing, I think is a little bit too short, or maybe it's showing a little bit. Have you looked at the mirror to see? You think it's okay? And she said, baby, I think it's okay. It's not that short. I'll pull it down. It's okay. It's okay. Don't resist that urge to control. Resist that urge to always tell them what to do. They are not your children. They are adults in a relationship with you. Even your children, even these ones I have here, you can only suggest to them when they start growing. Sometimes I will suggest to Casey, my daughter, she said, but mom, I don't want to do it that way. I don't want to do it that way, but thank you for your advice, but I don't want to do it that way. That's why you train your children and give them good head on their shoulder, train them and teach them so they can be able to make decisions. When they're going the wrong way, I will tell them, no, this one is wrong. This one is wrong, and I want you to think about it. And then I pray that God will help her open her eyes. But that is a child that I gave birth to. Talk about somebody that is in love with you. Resist that urge. As you are trying to fix this relationship, resist the urge to control, to tell her what to do or to tell him what to do. You know what? This is how we are going to do it. Now that I noticed that Mama Unique said we are in a codependent relationship, so this is how we are going to do it. We are going to set boundaries. Look at my boundary. Look at what is your boundary? Write your own boundary. Let me tell you. You see, I'm going to tell you when you wake up in the morning. You see, now you're controlling. You're trying to fix. You're trying to save. You save somebody you love with love. You try to fix something that is broken with love. You don't do it as a means of manipulation. You don't do it as a means of intimidation. You don't do it as a means of control. Sometimes they are calling you not because they love you. They are calling you every 30 minutes, not because they have missed you the last 30 minutes they called you. It's a mark of control. They want to make sure they know where you are at every minute. They want to take your phone from you and go through your phone because they want to make sure. It's all about control. Some people just love to control. They love, especially when they think you are in love with them and you are dependent on them. They know that you cannot survive without them. They have told themselves that you cannot survive without them. Baby, you can survive with anything. The only thing you cannot survive with in this world is oxygen and Jesus. That's the only thing. Okay? So they make you, please, my sister, my brother, that is the next point. Resist that urge to control. You don't need to be controlling in this one. Okay, guys, let me go to the next one. How many have I said? I dedicate my to you, my guy. So that is number 7. Says resist the urge to fix, save, or control. And number 8, if you have tried all this and the man, you have set boundaries. Number 1, you have identified the problems. Number 2, you guys have identified who you were before you entered into this relationship. You were a happy girl. Babe, you were a happy man. We were happy the first 1 year. What happened that now I'm afraid to talk to you? Now I'm afraid to laugh with you. Now I'm afraid. Why? You have identified that. Number 3, you have said, you know what? I think we are lacking somewhere. And you guys are gradually building up your self-esteem, your confidence, building up who you are, trying to reconnect to who you were before this relationship. As 2 of you are doing this, number 4, you are staying calm. You no drama, no too much drama. No, codependent. I can't take this codependency anymore. I cannot take it anymore. Babe, you've been taking it for 3 years. Because can we hear for you? Can we please hear for you? Okay? You have discovered a new word. Can we drink water and drop cup? Please. Stay calm. There is nothing you can do in a chaotic situation. There is nothing you can do with fighting all the time. There is nothing you can do by raining curses on him or her. There is nothing you can do by calling him or her names. It does not solve the problem. It creates more problem. So stay calm while you're doing this. Number 5, sit down, grab a piece of paper, set boundaries. You don't set boundary for you and her. No, set your own boundary. Remember, you are individuals. Set your own boundary. Tell her what you don't like, what is a no-no for you, what is a maybe for you. And let her also tell you her own standard, her own boundaries. Don't say, well, I know now. Hey, I know your own boundaries. Like, I've been telling you what to wear now. Let her talk. She has discovered her voice. Let her use it. That's number 5. Let her set and build boundaries for herself. You set and build boundaries for yourself. You sitting down and doing this together. Remember, you're not in this relationship by yourself. So if we're going to fix it, we're going to fix it together. All right? That's number 5. Number 6, now that we have set boundaries, we must include some assertive communication. Practice assertive communication. I do not like this. Don't say, women don't like men that cheat on them. Oh. Who are women? I don't like men that cheat. Babe, please, I don't like men that cheat. And I will not cheat on you. Because when they try not to cheat on me, I don't like men that. Don't say, women don't like women that cheat. Even women like men that cook. Which are the women? You. If you like men that cook, then tell bros, do you know how to cook? Sometimes I want you to cook, and just like not all the time, but once in a while, can you surprise me? Brother go say, I don't know how to cook, so I cannot surprise you. But what I can do is I can go to Mami Yabo's restaurant once in a while and buy something, and then that would be like my treat. You see, compromise. You see, compromise. When you set those boundaries, number 5. Number 6, use assertive communication. Mind the tone of your voice. Don't go there and be yelling. Don't call names. Approach. How do you approach this? How do you approach this? Babe, please, I don't like you pouring water on the floor. Because whenever I walk across it, I slip and I fall. Why did you pour water on the floor? Useless man. That's not what I'm saying. Assertive communication is not insultive communication. Assertive communication is not abusive communication. Assertive communication does not mean insult, does not mean calling names. Assertive communication means I expressing what I don't like. I expressing how I feel. I expressing my emotions. I saying exactly how I feel about it. When I have set my boundaries, the next thing you have to do, number 6, is practice assertive communication. Be truthful to your man, be truthful to your woman. What you don't like, say you don't like. What you like, say you like. What you can negotiate, negotiate. This is a relationship. This is not a prison. You're not in kri. Okay? That's number 6. Number 7, resist the urge to fix, save, and control. You can fix and save whatever that is broken, but it must be done in love. It cannot be done under control, intimidation, or manipulation. You cannot use it to manipulate her. Okay, you know what? I don't want to control you. Since Mama Unique say as calling you every 10 minutes is control. You know what? Let me just install a tracking device on your phone. That way I can just look at your phone and know where you are. Babe, it's still the same thing. Honey, it is still the same thing. Or you know what? I'm going to put a recording thing in our phone in the house so that even if I'm at work, while the phone ring, your phone rings, my phone ring, I can listen to everything you say. But I'm not calling you all the time. Oh, I'm just trying to know what you're doing. Baby, it's the same thing. When you are trying to fix our relationship and you're trying to save our relationship, but you're doing it with manipulation, control, and intimidation, baby, that is not number 7. Number 7, resist that urge to do that. If we're going to fix this, like we sat down and set our boundaries, like we are practicing assertive communication, we have to begin it 10 toes down. We have to be 10 toes down, dedicated and focused on doing it. You doing your part and I doing my part without playing no games. That's number 7. And number 8, which is the last one, if you have done all this and it's still not working, codependency is still there. You are still afraid of him. Maybe my sister, my brother, it's time you seek for professional help. Go to a licensed therapist, go to a licensed coach, go to a licensed counselor. If you have one in your church, most churches, pastors are counselors. Go and reach out to somebody else so that way you say, well, I have set the boundaries, it's still not working. Maybe you guys need professional help. And that's the last one, number 8. Some of the times you have done what you need to do, but it's still not working. Then you want to graduate to professional help, whereby you go see somebody who doesn't know you, who doesn't know your woman, who doesn't know your man, who is going to be objective, who is going to listen to the two of you without saying, if you go to your mom will support you. You go to her mom will support her. You go to his friends will support him. They are guys. You go to your friends, if they like your husband, will support him because they want you to come out, so they go enter. So who do you go to? Go to a professional help. Go to somebody that has no stake in the business, is not interested in the relationship. All they want to do is help you. My uniques, those are the 8 ways you have told yourself, I am in a codependent relationship and I don't want to leave this guy. I don't want to leave this woman. I've invested 2 years of my life. I've invested 3 years, 1 year, 6 months, and I love him, except that sometimes I'm not. Before, when we started, I was happy, but I'm noticing I'm miserable. I'm noticing that I am always scared of him. I'm noticing I can't. How can you be in a relationship and you can't even talk to your partner? You are afraid because if you talk to him, there is trouble. My sister, it is high time you sit him down and go through these 7 ways. Number 1, tell them, baby, there is a problem. I have noticed that this is not the way people live. This is not the way we started. We were happy. Baby, do you notice I'm not happy anymore? Baby, do you notice I don't laugh anymore? Baby, do you notice that I'm scared of you? Before, I wasn't scared of you. Being scared of somebody, people will think is respect. He's respecting me. Respect. It's not respect. Respect is loving. Respect is caring. Respect is not fear. Neither is respect being afraid. That's not respect. That is the negative part of respect. Okay? Number 1, identify that maybe there is a problem. We are not happy. I don't know. Me, I'm not happy. Assertive communication. Me, I am not happy. What do we need to do to change this? Number 2, identify who you were before this relationship. I was a happy girl. I was a cheerful girl. I was, go-getter. I will get up in the morning, I'm happy. Baby, I'm noticing I wake up in the morning, I want to crawl back into bed. I want to go back and sleep. I don't want to go see my family. I don't want to go see my friends. I am a mommy's girl. I am a daddy's girl. But since I got into this relationship with you, I don't let them see me anymore. I am not happy. You have identified who you were before you entered. Number 3, maybe we need to build up our self-esteem. I have lost mine. I don't know about you. And I know that in a relationship, we need 2 to tango. You're the only one doing everything because I'm practically not doing nothing because I don't have lost my voice. And I know it's a little bit too much on you. Try and let him understand. Don't blame him or don't go there and say, it is your fault. No. I know it's a little bit too much on you because practically you're doing everything. I'm not doing anything because my voice is gone. But baby, I need to find who I am. I need to build who I am. I need to go back to that cheerful, hardworking, happy Akudo that I was in my father's house, that I was before I met you, that I was at the early stages of this relationship. And I know you too. Because of this relationship, you have also changed in your own way. So let us go back to that man that I fell in love with, that man that was cheerful, happy. You have done number 3. Now, number 4, we have to stay calm. We are not fighting. We are not going to be calling names. We're not going to say it is your fault. It is my fault. No, it's your fault. You are the same girl that does not listen. No, this man, you're useless. No, we are not going to blame anybody. We are going to stay calm. We're going to say our point. And number 5, we are going to sit down and set boundaries for this relationship. We are not married, but we are going to set boundaries. We are going to treat each other with dignity. We are going to treat each other with respect. We are going to treat each other with character, truthfulness. We are going to be honest to each other. We are going to be loyal to each other. We are not going to call names. We are not going to yell at each other. We are going to speak with our words, not looking down at people. You're not going to hit me. You're not going to touch me. And I'm not going to hit you either. You set up your boundaries and then give him an opportunity to set up his own boundaries. Write it down. Let him write his own in his writing. You write your own in your writing. Then you guys will take it, exchange it, read it. Make sure you guys digest it, understand it. That's number 5. Now that you have set them, and as you're setting these boundaries, remember number 6, assertive communication. I don't like you calling me names. I don't like you embarrassing me in front of your friends. If you're angry with me, can you please talk to me privately with respect? Don't go and say women don't like people disrespecting them. Women like to be treated like princesses. Who are the women? You. Use number 6. Use assertive communication. Say exactly what you mean and mean what you say. Exactly what you mean and mean what you say. Don't go there beating about bush. Remember your approach, your tone of voice, your facial expression, your body language, your hand gesture is all included in that assertive communication. Everything there, Papa. Don't go there start yelling. No man wants you to hear. No woman wants you to hear. Don't go there talking down on them. Since I married you, my life has gone. Since I became your boyfriend, my life has gone down the drain. You see, I don't know whether you bewitch. I don't know whether you bring me bad luck. That is not assertive communication. That's not assertive communication. Number 7, as you're doing all this, please resist the urge to fix and save and control. You've been controlling him or her since this codependent relationship. Resist that urge. Let them say not when they start telling you their boundaries. Say, this is your boundary too much now. How many boundaries will you give? Hello?
Hello, ma.
Yeah.
Okay, so taking a morning now we have 8 children already left. So by the time taking a morning leave, it's just the 5, including the 2 babies. 5 total.
Yeah, but I don't want the babies back there.
Okay. All right, so I'll just wait before.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I'm sorry about that. So you do not tell her because as she's trying to tell you, look at my back. Is that what do you mean? What do you mean? You see, you don't want somebody to beat you. You don't want somebody to hit you. You see, as you're making those rules, make sure you don't do something that will make lead somebody to do that. You see, you're trying to control. You're trying to fix and save it. At the same time, you're telling her to tell you her boundaries. Or the man will say, well, one of my boundaries is when my friends come. I don't like you to come and sit with my friends and be talking and screaming and everybody is laying on you, touching you anyhow. I don't like those kind of stuff. And you say, what do you mean? When I have visitors, I should not come and sit with them. They are not your visitors, they are his friends. And he's trying to tell you, even if you want to come and sit gingerly. Don't come and you laugh and fall on this friend. You laugh and fall on the other friend. You put one leg up on the other friend. Because you are friends now. No, they are not your friends. Don't try and as they are setting their boundaries, you must resist that urge to control. You must resist that urge to want to fix that boundaries. Oh, no. You cannot say that the boundary is not, they should not hit you. But you should not do something that will hit you. You say, in case you do something, if you get, you go collect. You go collect water. No. Resist that urge to control. resist that urge to fix and save. Let them be. Let them set their boundaries. Let them tell you, remember, they just found their voices. And finally, if you have done all this, you need professional help. Go to somebody and let somebody help you. My uniques, remember the definition. Codependency is an emotional and behavioral condition that affects an individual so that they do not achieve a mutual satisfaction or healthy relationship. It is a relationship whereby you are mentally, psychologically, physically, emotionally, and spiritually dependent on somebody. So dependent on them that you don't even know where you stop and where they begin. You don't know where they begin and where you stop. My unique, that is giving somebody too much power over you. Love is a beautiful thing. The Bible says one plus one. Why did you think the Bible says one plus one? God should have said, come half. And then you bring the other half, that is your husband, and two of you will be one. But God wants you to be an entity of your own, a human being that has a voice, that has a brain, that can think for yourself. And then you now join with a man that has a brain, that can think for himself, that has a voice. But the Bible says not a few people to be two, then you become one. That means whatever you're bringing, you bring your intelligence, you bring your smartness, you bring your wit, you bring everything. He brings his own, his intelligence, his smartness, everything, and you combine it. Instead of it becoming two, it melts and becomes one. That is what Bible, the way the Bible defines marriage. Okay? And my own definition is the coming together of an imperfect man. We are not perfect. This man knows he's not perfect. With an imperfect woman who knows she's not perfect. And they accept their imperfection, but they have come together to build a perfect union. Marriage is a perfect union if you go according to the blueprint of what God said it should be. Husbands, love your wife. Women, submit to your husband. And you do it the right way. Listen to your children. Don't be angry at your children. Train up your children in the way they should go. If you do it the right way, it is a perfect union. But my uniques, don't say, I've given it 2 years. What else can I do? Are you willing to still be in this toxic relationship for the next 2 years? If you are sad now that you're dating this man, do you know you're going to be miserable when you marry him? If you're sad now that you're dating this girl, my brother, do you know you're going to be miserable when you marry her? If at this early stage you can't even talk to him, when do you think you will talk to him? When you have not given birth to 2 children, you are not dealing with 2 children, you are not dealing with family members, you're not dealing with in-laws. Do you think that's when you can talk to him? Now that you have this, you are married to him. Instead of you to be one, you have a distance like this in between two of you. You are here, he's here. Don't you know when children start coming, this gap will be opening. This gap will be opening. This gap will be opening. Before you know it, the gap between you and your man will be like you live in Onitsha, he lives in Araba, without you even knowing it. Emotionally, you are distant, but physically, you're living under the same roof. My unique, codependency is not love. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. When somebody wants to manipulate and intimidate you into doing what they want in a relationship where you have no voice, when you don't know who you are anymore, that is not love. That is codependent. That is a codependent relationship. That can be obsession, that can be lust, but that definitely is not love. All right? I'm going to stop there. All right, guys. Woo-wee! That was a lot. That was a lot, guys. Okay, let me see. Does anybody want to say anything before I leave for today? Before I leave for today, I'm putting the link. If anybody wants to come and say something. Do not be ashamed to identify that there is a problem. Most of the time, we don't want to say there is a problem because we want to blame every other person. You're blaming your parents, you're blaming your children, you're blaming hey, this person did this. Instead of you owning up and saying, I think I messed up. I think initially because maybe I wanted to be in a relationship, I ignored the signs that I saw. Maybe because I was desperate to be in a relationship, I ignored some of the red flags I saw and I've seen it now. You know what? Instead of you saying, I'm going to fix it, let us fix this, baby. You are here trying to blame everybody except yourself. So where do you take the blame? You want to blame the man for this, for not letting you talk. You want to blame your sister for not letting you stay. You want to blame your girlfriend for making you marry that man. You want to blame everybody except yourself. So when do you take the blame? When do you tell yourself, you know what, I've had what Mama Unique said, and this is not working for me. I'm not going to be this unhappy all through my marriage. I am going to change something. When do you tell yourself that? When do you tell yourself the truth and be honest with yourself? When, my uniques? When? Just be honest to yourself. When? When do you tell yourself this is not working for me? When do you, even if it's your mother is the one forcing you, or your brother is the one forcing you, or your friends, when do you be honest and tell them, guys, this is not working? Even though you guys want me to do this, but it's not working. I'm miserable. I'm not happy. I'm miserable. I'm not happy in this thing. I am not happy. Your mother is in her husband's house. Your father is in his own house. Everybody is in their house. Okay, somebody gave us, we have $1. Stella, who gave me stars? I can't see it with this app. Somebody gave us stars. Let me see if I can see it on Facebook. Can I see it? Oh, I can see it on Facebook. Okay. Stella, can you send me who gave me stars? Let me check on my phone. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. All right, guys. So when do you tell yourself the truth? This is your life. This is not my life. This is not your mom's life. This is not your sister's life. This is your life. When do you stand up for yourself? That little girl in you that came into this world with all those dreams you had about love, about how your man should treat you, about how your relationship will be. That's not what you're getting. Why are you settling for it? Do you think life is so sad that you're settling for unhappiness? You're just settling. You know it's not working. You know you are not happy. You know it's not working for you, but you're just settling for it. You're just saying, well, what else can I do now? What else, Mama Unique? What else can I do? I have nothing else to do. I will just hang in there. For how long will you hang in there? For how long are you going to make yourself unhappy? For how long are you going to be unhappy just because you want to be booed up? We are so crazy about booing up. Oh, we want to boo, 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 so that people will say you have a boyfriend. People will say you have a girlfriend. Is that what your happiness? Baby, where is your self-esteem? How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself like you're a nobody? Do you see yourself like you're a somebody? Do you see yourself that you are unique? Do you see yourself that you matter? Who has told you that you don't matter? Your voice does not matter. Your happiness does not matter. Your joy does not matter. Your peace does not matter. Who told you that? I am here to tell you, my unique, you matter. You are enough. You are enough. Stop being afraid to go for your happiness. Stop being afraid to take this. You know the steps to take. You know you are not happy. You know what you need to do, but you are so scared. I don't want to do it because what will people say? What will my mother say? What will my father say? What will my village people say? What will my friends say? What will they say? Your friends are happy in their marriages. Your sisters are happy in their marriages. Your brothers are happy with their wife. Your mom is happy with your dad. You are miserable. Don't you think you deserve more? Don't you think that little girl in you deserves a little bit more? Don't you think that little boy in you deserves happiness? Have you condemned yourself that nothing good will come out of you? So let me just deal with it. No, my uniques, enough is enough. You are enough. Sit your spouse, whoever it is, your boy, your partner, sit them down and tell them, baby, this is not working no more for me. Now that I know better, I'm going to do better. I did not know before. So I didn't know that. I thought this was the way you are. And this is how, even though I know when we started, it wasn't like this. When we started, you were my knight and shining armor. You were there for me. You wanted to save me. You took care of me. You let me talk. My opinion will cry, we laugh. All of a sudden, I can't even laugh with you anymore. Every time your face is like this, your face is like this. You are always angry. And when I look at your face, I don't want to come near you because I'm scared I will say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. Is this how we're going to be married? Is this how I'm going to be your wife? Is this how I'm going to be your husband when I'm always afraid of you? when I can't even say no for something I don't want. I don't eat okra, but you are always forcing me to eat okra. And I tell you, I don't like okra. You say no, okra is good for you. You see, that's why you don't know anything. I'm telling you, okra is good for you. Eat it. I can't even eat what I want. I can't even say, okay, I want to watch Big Brother Niger. That's what I want to watch. You tell me now I should turn it off. Why am I watching Big Brother Niger? That is rubbish. You should put on the football and let us watch football. Babe, you can go to the kitchen, you can go to the bedroom and watch football in the bedroom. Let me sit in the parlor and watch my Big Brother Niger. That's what I want to do. No, you are not watching that. You are controlling every aspect of me. What I eat, what I wear, what I watch on TV, where I go, who is my friend. I can't even see my parents because you don't want my parents to see me. Because you have one excuse or the other why I can't see my parents. I can't see my siblings because you have one excuse why I can't see my siblings. I can't even have friends because all my friends are bad. You don't like them. You don't want friends around. So really, you are isolating me from the whole world so that you can have time to you. You can have time and manipulate me and intimidate me, and I'm codependent on you. Because I don't have family to run back to. I don't have siblings to talk to. I don't have girlfriends to complain to. I am stuck here. And then you won't let me walk. So I don't even have colleagues to talk with. You won't let me do business because you don't have money for me to do business. So I'm stuck in here with you. But you go out, you walk, you have co-workers to laugh with, you have your friends to laugh with, you have people you meet on the street to laugh with, you have people you are even riding the bus with laughing. But I am stuck in this house, miserable and sad, and yet I'm in a relationship. My unique, shine your eyes now. You deserve better. When will you tell yourself, baby, I deserve better? I'm a human being. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have peace. I deserve to have joy in my life. My sister, these are the things you need to do. And if you have done all this, the Bible says, if you have done all this, then stand. If you have done all this, and yet this man or this woman still wants you to depend on them, still wants to intimidate, control, and manipulate you, then my sister, you guys can now go to a professional help. Go to therapy, go get help. And if you have gone to get help and it's still the same thing, maybe it is time. I told you, there comes a time in your life when you have to be selfish. Not very selfish, just a little bit selfish. And this is one of the time. When you have done everything to save that relationship, he or she does not want to save it. You have gotten to professional help. They are not even doing what the therapist or counselor is telling you people to do. You have decided everything. You know what? I'm done. It's time you walk away with dignity. It's time you say, you know what? I love you, but I love myself more. I love you and I will want to stay. I love you and I will want this relationship to work. But guess what? You don't want to change nothing. You want me to still, you want us to have that slave master relationship where you are the master and I'm the slave. I'm done. I love you, but baby, I love myself more. I value myself more. I have respect for myself. I have dignity for myself. So you know what? I'm going to take a bow. I'm going to do what? Take a bow. While the standing ovation, I'm going to take a bow. My uniques, this is your life. Okay? And I'm going to stop right there. All right, guys, let me see the comments before I leave. Let me see the comments before I leave. Is it Abe Temi? How are you? Temi, how are you? Mommy, good evening, ma. Stella Yedibo, I see you, baby. Stella, did you just come? Let me see when you said good evening, ma. Oh, okay. You said good evening around 2:11. All right, mama. Butch, Butchie, comfort. I see you, my darling. I see you. Let me see. Rita, I've already called you. Stephanie Uche, Onunekurora, one of the Guinea. Cynthia, I see you, my love. Welcome, welcome. All right, guys. Who haven't I called? China Gorom Blessing. I see you. Kenneth Weke, how are you, my love? Umokoro Deborah, my love. Chidimobi, I see you. I see you. I just see you. I see you. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Who haven't I called? I think I've called everybody. Called everybody. Called everybody. All right, guys. I'm gonna stop right here. I have to go do something. So maybe on Thursday, I don't have any teaching this Thursday. So we're just going to play the games on Thursday. Okay, we'll just play game on Thursday. So get ready. I'm going to introduce some new games. Winnie, how are you doing, my love? Taiwo Eunice, I see you. Blessing. Is it Chi Obieze? Obieze. Blessing Obieze, I see you, my love. Praise China and God say, marriage is sweet when they both understand each other. They will enjoy it to the fullest. Marriage is a beautiful thing, but it takes a lot of work, understanding, communication for it to work. You cannot bottle things in and say, "Oh, he should know." What? How will he know? He's not a psychic. Marriage is sweet when you get married to the correct partner. That's right. When you get married to the correct partner that understands you. Butch, Butchie,
Yeah.
what are you eating?
Like Bob and Chinese for getting pops.
Why didn't you buy me Chinese?
You don't love Chinese. I got you chicken though.
You got me just chicken?
Yeah. Did you want me to get you Chinese?
Yeah, I eat Chinese too.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I thought, ever since that day.
No, but I don't want Chinese. If you buy me salad, I'll take.
Okay.
Did you pay for it or daddy paid for it?
I paid for it.
Yeah, good boy. Well, buy your mother salad. No,
All right. I'll be back.
thank you, babe. You are not following. Please click on the follow button. Ruth Chuku, I see you, my love. How are you? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Ikenne,
You want something to drink?
Chinyere. Something to drink like what?
With your salad.
Yeah, let them give me Coke, light ice. Let me see. Ikenne, I see you. Guys, those of you that your names are new, please, if you're not following us, please do well to follow us. Please, 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 I'm begging. Join the family, join us. Chinenye Okeke, I see you, my love. Neka Alex, I see you too. Hey, Shiba, I see you, my baby. I see you, my darling. Chidozie Nonye, I see you, my darling sister. Umokoro, I see you. Deborah. Guys, get ready. On Thursday, we are going to play a lot of games. We are going to play game. That's all I'm doing. I have no teaching. I wanted to finish the codependency. I will start my teaching next week. So that's all we are going to do on Thursday. Just game. Get ready, game this, game that, 500, 300. We're just going to be playing games tomorrow, okay? Albert Dubem, I see you, my darling brother. Albert Dubem. Dubem, I told you I have a contract for you, but I think it's gonna start sometime in July. I'm gonna reach out to you, but I need you to give me like an estimate. I will send you somewhere where you go give me an estimate. I have a very big contract for you, Dubem, but I will see. I hope you're not expensive, oh. Dubem Furnitures. I hope you're not expensive. All right, baby, I'll see. It's Ella. How are you? Adobe Vivian. Adobe Vivian. How market? How business, my baby? How are you doing? That's your soybean day. Oh. Chima Kinsley, I see you. Anthony Uba, my love, I see you too, my darling. I see you. Winnie Daniels, welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, so many people were here. I was talking, I didn't even know. Chiamaka Dim, I see you, my darling. I see you. Zulu, I got you. How was your day? Anthony, my day was nice, my darling brother. My day was nice, nice, nice. When do you guys do Father's Day in Nigeria? Our own Father's Day is in June here. When is your Father's Day in Nigeria? Does anybody know? Tina, I see you, my love. Tina Akoma. Atoma. Tina Atoma. I see you. When is Father's Day in Nigeria? Say we should learn to know when somebody is showing us love and when they are blackmailing us. Yes, we don't know the difference. Most of the time, everything sometimes I just sit down and be listening to my unique. Mommy, this man, mommy, he loves me so much. I know he loves me so much. I say, so how do you know? Where he calls me all the time. He will call me to find out where I am because he's missing me. I say, is he a monitoring spirit? No, mommy, no, mommy, don't say that because he's not a monitoring spirit. Even though I don't like it all the time calling me. But my friends say that I'm lucky. I even have somebody that is calling me. Really? 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 My sister, know when somebody loves you and when somebody is a monitoring spirit to you. Know when somebody loves you and when somebody is using jealousy. Sometimes we confuse love and jealousy because he's jealous, he's possessive, he doesn't want you to work, he doesn't want you to have friends, he doesn't want you to go to your family. Oh, he loves me to himself, he likes only me and him, but he's not home. He is never home. He goes to work in the morning. Since he loves to stay with you, now he should quit his job. Two of you should stay and see waiting supper. Hunger go take una do. So he's going to work. He goes to see, and then after work, he will call you and tell you, babe, I am going out with my friends to have drinks, but you can't have friends. And he's just jealous like that. He's possessive. He's just possessive. He's possessive. Baby, know the difference between obsession and love. Okay? No. Know the difference between obsession and love. Most of these things they are obsessed with you. They are lusting after you. It's for a short while. And when they get what they want, they move on. And those of them that don't move on, they are obsessed until they get tired of you and then they move on to something else. Love is not obsession. Love is not controlling. Love is not manipulating. Love is not intimidating. Love is not all that. Love is pure. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love does not keep error of wrongdoing. Love does not, want to be boastful or want to tower over you and manipulate you. That's not love. So, my uniques, please know the difference so that people will not be using. People are so easy. See, everybody, I love you, I love you. We just throw out love like nothing. It's nothing to us. Everybody just throw it out. If a man dates you today, takes you to eat shawarma tomorrow, the next day you say, I love you. And there's something I was telling my sister. I don't know whether this is true or this is a lie. Nigerian women, the one I will talk about Nigeria, I don't know about other African countries. So if you're another African country, if it is true, you can put it in the comment section. Why is it that Nigerian women associate love with money, love with giving? They will never tell you, I love you. But once you give them something, oh, baby, thank you. I love you. Why? Is it because of the thing they gave you that you now realize you love them? Or you loved them before, but the thing they gave you now opened the door for you to say it? I noticed that even with friendship. I noticed that even with relationship. I noticed that. You will see this man will be dating this girl and he'll be telling the girl, I love you, baby. He say, yes, me too, me too. She will not say, I love you. She will say, me too, me too. Immediately, the man comes and gives her $1,000, for example. Oh, baby, I love you. Oh, I love you so much. Hey, when did this love develop? Immediately you saw the 1,000. And I even noticed it with all these people that they'll be asking you for something or they'll ask you for money. And then when you tell them you don't have, they don't love you anymore. But once you say, okay, let me give you 20,000. Oh, I love you, mommy. I love you. Why do we associate love with giving? I know that there are 5 love languages. Some people, their love language is receiving gifts. Okay. But receiving gift does not have to be money. It can be receiving gift of even a bottle of Coke. It can be just this salad my son wants to buy and pay for it now, because most of the time I pay. So now that he's paying, he's receiving gift. But with us, it's always, what is he bringing? What is he giving me? If he's not giving me something, he doesn't love me. How can you say you love me and you can't even buy me these designer glasses I like? How can you say you love me and you can't even buy me that my cost bag? So for him to prove he loves you, he must buy you something. For him to prove he loves you. Other men that love their wives or love their girlfriend. Look at my girlfriend, Akudo. Her boyfriend bought her a car. If you love me, why can't you buy me a car? Why must he prove to you with a car that he loves you? Why can't he just give you a bottle of Coke that he loves you? Why can't he just say, baby, you know what? Let us go to the park and walk around today. Why can't he do simple things for you? Must it be a car? Must it be, oh, my girlfriend, if you love me, why can't you pay for an apartment? What if he doesn't have it? Why do we associate love with material things? You will never know they love you until when you give them something. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love. They carry last. I don't know about other countries, but I know about Nigeria. Eh, let me put the link. I've put the link now. Who wants the link? Why? I have put the link. Why is it that everything is about money, 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 money? Give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. If you give them, you love them. Everybody will say, my love language is gift. My love language. You will like gift. Who you they give gift? That man that you're dating, don't you know his own love language is gift too? So what have you bought for him? What have you given him? Since your love language is gift, do you know whether that man's love language is also gift? What did you give him? It's not all about you, baby. So my uniques, I'm going to stop right here so I can go and do some other stuff. I promise you guys on Thursday, that's all we're going to do. So get ready on Thursday for the games. We are going to do so many games on Thursday. I don't have any teaching for Thursday, but the next week I'm going to talk about the 5 C's that you need in your life. 5 C's that you need in your life. I'm going to teach that on Tuesday and Thursday. I like when I take a topic, I do part of it on Tuesday and I do part of it on Thursday. Because we couldn't finish this last week, I didn't come live last week. So I postponed it to this week. So now it messed me up for this week. Any topic I introduce tomorrow on Thursday, I have to carry it over to next Tuesday. So I don't want to do that. So we're just going to play games on Thursday, just games, just random talk. If you want to talk, say something, we laugh, we play games. Like we normally do a random talk, like how do you call it? Like we'll be hanging out, like a hangout. That's what we'll be doing. We'll just be hanging out on Thursday, okay? So guys, I'm gonna leave you guys. Let me see. I think I saw what everybody wrote. Adobe says she is using StreamYard. You can't call in unless she drops the link. I have dropped the link now. Let them click on the link. She will drop the link later. If you want to contribute, you will have to join there. Everybody you trust, you must love, but everybody you love, you must not trust. That's true. There are so many people I love, I don't trust. I love them, but I cannot trust them to come and visit me in my house. I can't trust my children to go live with them. I can't trust my husband around. I can't trust them around my husband. But everybody you trust in this world, you must love them. That's why trust and love go together in relationship. If you say you love me, you should trust me. You cannot say you love me and then become a monitoring spirit to me. Have I given you, or unless I've given you a reason to doubt me? If I do krekere business, I do hide, I do krekere, then you can say, okay, I'm suspecting this girl. When I've not given you any reason to suspect me, I've not given you any krekere business, I am straightforward, I'm a straight shooter, and you say you love me, why can't you trust me? Why do you have to call me every 30 minutes when I told you I'm going to the store? You have to call me every 30 minutes to check where I am? That is control. That's not love. You trying to control me. You're trying to know where I am. You know I'm at work. I have told you I just got to work. You call me every 30 minutes to ask me what am I doing. Baby, the last 30 minutes I told you I was working. You call me another 30 minutes, I am still working. You call me the next 30 minutes, I am still working. Baby, you don't trust me. Why are you calling me every 30 minutes? I've already told you I'm going to go to lunch by 12 and I will call you. And yet, by 12, when I call you, I say, guess what? Some of my friends came to sit by the table. Let me talk to you later. Oh, you now want to emotionally blackmail me. Oh, you want to leave me? You want to leave me? You want to leave me because of your friends? Okay. Then you start apologizing. Because I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. You are apologizing for things that you know the meaning and things you don't even know the meaning. Baby, don't let people use jealousy and envy and control and intimidation and manipulation and package all of it and put love on top of it and give it to you and tell you they love you. And now you're saying, yes, it's love. They love me. That's why they are jealous. That's why. Jealous of what? Jealous of what? Sarah, how are you, my love? Hello?
Good evening, Mama. I'm fine.
Good evening, my darling.
This top, I'm hearing you. Good evening, ma.
Good evening, my love. How are you?
This topic, it was really great because I do have a neighbor
Mm-hmm.
where I was staying before. It's like the woman, she was so dependent on her husband that to the extent she don't go to market, mama.
Wow. Wow.
Anything she wants to buy, it will be the man that will buy the food. Anything she wants to cook, it will be the man that will go to market. I've not seen her go to market once since I stayed. We stayed almost 2 years.
Wow.
I did not see her going to market to buy things. And there was this day, there was some day, the man is like he had an issue with the landlord because of light bill, because the man don't want to pay light bill that very day. So the woman was
Mm-hmm.
trying to say, my husband, you this thing that you are doing to landlord is not fair because you are supposed to pay light bill. Do you know that that very day he beat that woman? That why did she say anything? Why will she talk? Why will she side landlord for her to say that he should have paid the light bill?
Wow.
I was asking myself, what kind of marriage is this? Is this one love? That your husband don't want you to you don't go to anywhere, you stay at home from morning till night.
It's
Even when you
control.
needed salt, you will call the man will buy salt for you.
It's control, my sister. Because
it,
you
it
see,
pains me that she packed her from the couple. We are not together again. She was so dependent on the man that if the man say, I want you to stay here, don't go out. She don't go out. To the extent she doesn't want to even mingle with the copper people. It was we that was forcing her to come out, you understand, so that at least neighbors now we gist.
because that's the way the man wants it. He wants to be the Lord, and why she is the one that is.
So we once
She.
immediately she saw the husband coming. Oh, whoa, she will just say you will see her opening her gate. She will just go inside and will tell you that tomorrow we see. So it's like this topic here, Mama. You are really teaching us something. You are teaching us a very great topics that we need to at least put together where we are going wrong in life. At least we need to amend so many things that we think that we are doing right. We are doing the very wrong.
Mm. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, so thank you. That's true. You see, most of the time, these men, that's what they like because they don't want you. You don't have no friend, but he has friends. So there is nobody that you talk to. Nobody, because that is the only way they can get you where they want you. They want you where you depend solely on them. You can't say nothing. You can't do nothing. That's
Okay. Good evening.
good evening, my darling. How are you?
I'm fine. Now, wow. Every day, you keep making me to love you more.
Dachi, you know I love you. You know you my
I
girl.
love you, honestly. Oh God, you're really trying. Honestly, you're trying. Thank you for all you do for giving us the light. As in, thank you.
Mm,
So another one I want to talk about is there are some people they don't want you to be on Facebook on social media,
mhm.
but they are there.
That's control. They want to control
Yes,
you. Mhm.
yes. I could remember I had an ex then. If I post any of my pictures, say, hey, why did you post your picture? You want all that of your ex to know that you are still available. The same person will give me his phone to send his own picture on
Okay.
Facebook. And
Okay.
I ask him,
Mhm.
but you were against me posting my picture and you want me to post yours.
Mhm.
Say, I'm a man, I'm the man. I say, it's not like that.
Mhm.
You know what makes me happy? Yes, I like social media. I don't go there to mess up. But you don't have to take that chance from me. This is the only time I know if I want, except I'm busy. I know that I'm busy. I
Mhm.
don't I don't have to compromise it.
Mhm.
But he even told me that, hey, if we marry, that I'm going to change my SIM card. I said, it's all ashe. It's not possible. I said, why will I change my SIM card? Those of you, I know you have S now, they'll be calling you. I said they will be calling me. What if I have? Do you know if I have their numbers up
Your
without
head.
even? Yes. Do you know if okay? Are you going to open my brain to know maybe to delete the numbers from my brain?
Mm.
So all these things is wrong.
And
They don't want you
you
to
know
be
what
happy.
Dachi, do you know why they do that? You see,
No.
there's let me give you one secret. Most men, that don't want you on Facebook, there are men that are
Yeah.
not on Facebook. So because they
Yeah.
are not on Facebook, they say, baby, leave all this Facebook thing. That's a different
Yeah.
case. But most
Yes.
of the time, the men don't want you on Facebook because they don't want people to know they are dating you. Let me,
Exactly.
let me explain. If you post now, you go post me. And when you post me, maybe I get one little sheri that day for Port Harcourt where I dey mess.
Yes.
Now, if
Yes.
you see me on your page, then they will say, oh, so Nancy, Chioma is your girlfriend and you're here deceiving
Um,
me. That's why they don't want you. So they want you to don't post. I don't like to don't put relationship on Facebook. It's not good.
mm,
Don't do this because they don't want you to do that. But they are there. Why do they do it? Like you said now, number two, this is how you feel happy unless you are working. This is how
yeah.
I was telling my husband this one. I say, whenever I want to laugh, I will go to that Indian boy they call Jollof something. The boy that does African thing, I will laugh and laugh and laugh. That's how I have fun. But now
Yeah.
he knows that thing is important to you, and he claims he loves you, but that's what
Yes.
he take away from you.
Mm,
So you begin to
exactly.
ask yourself, where is the love? You are trying to make me who I am not and claiming you love
Exactly.
me on top of it. We just have to be wise.
Yes. Anything. What if you know that he's not giving you the happiness from the beginning? He will not change. Don't like I had a anyway. Let me not be bringing out myself. Let's say, but I like talking about myself. You
Mhm,
understand? See, I a guy came for marriage from January to March or April. I cannot boast of, hey, this is what this guy did for me. And I'll ask him, what is really happening? Are we really into a relationship? He will tell me, don't worry, everything will be fine. I said, there. If you don't do it now, it will not be fine.
nothing will be fine.
Yes, from that little, it's from the little from that little you have
Mhm,
already shown whom you are. Don't
exactly.
wait until you maybe you can give like millions before you when you get like millions before you can care.
Mhm.
No.
No,
So if at the beginning you are not happy, my dear, it will not be okay.
it won't
So
get
it's
better.
better.
It won't get
Yes.
mhm.
Don't force yourself. Don't say he will change. Nobody is changing for anybody.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Thank
Please.
you, my
It's
love.
high time we know whom we are. Please.
That's right.
Thank you
That's
very much.
Thank you,
Thank
my
you.
love. Thank you. That is my girl. Yeah, how do you say your name? Bolanle. Did I get it? Bolanle Adeshina. Adeshina. Okay, I think it's not working. Comfort, come on, my love. I like when Comfort talks. Come on, baby.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, my love. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I am great. I'm great.
Okay, ma. Nice topic.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
Mhm.
I'm really enjoying it, and then is also empowerment,
That's
mental
right.
empowerment. Yeah,
That's right. Mhm.
empowerment of the mind,
That's right.
because some of these things they will have the signs will be at the initial time, at
But
the
we
time
ignore
of
it.
courtship.
We pretend.
They will, yeah, people will ignore it. They won't pay
Yes.
attention to details.
Mhm.
And then at the end of the day, they will get into the marriage and they will be seeing all of these things. They will be enduring it instead of enjoying it. I would
Exactly.
like to share. I'd like to share an experience I had.
Please go
I stay in
ahead.
Lagos. I stay in Lagos presently, and then one of my cousins stay in Aba. So he gave somebody my number, a guy in Aba, to that he has a cousin in Lagos and all of that. So
Mhm.
the guy started chatting me up on WhatsApp. For
Okay.
all the periods, he never called. He was chatting on WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, and I was just observing. So one day he was pushing that I should say yes to him. I say,
When you
Oga,
haven't even seen, when you haven't
I
seen him,
don't know you. I've not seen you.
uh-uh.
Yes, I said I don't know. I've not seen you. I don't you don't know whether my leg break. I'll be waiting. So how do you expect me to say yes to you? He said, okay, what do I want him to do? I said, if you want to see me, you know what to do.
Mhm.
So he now said, okay, back to see him. I say, really? I said, in your village, now woman they go find man, I been a man they go find woman. He said I'm supposed to come because he is a man. I say,
Oh,
wow.
please. No. It's a
We
man
never
that
go
goes to
anywhere. I don't dey hear. No, he said I am supposed to come. I said, why am I the one that's supposed to come? He said, because he is a man.
Mhm.
I say, wow, we never go anywhere. I don't dey hear I am a man, I am a man, I'm a man. That's okay. These are the signs. So I was watching and watching and watching. He was just saying some negative things. What do I do for a living? How much am I making?
Whoa.
How will I be willing to let him know my resources and all of that? I say, see me wow. What did my cousin tell you about me, Biko?
This one, maybe
What did my
he thought
cousin
you
tell
were
you?
desperate. He thought you were desperate.
Eh, I just told him bluntly that you are not serious. I told him, please find your way. I'm not interested in this kind of relationship because I've started hearing I am a man. You've not seen me, number one. I've not seen you. You don't they show me say you before I don't know say you be man.
Exactly.
So imagine when I now get into this kind of relationship,
Mhm. And this one that has not even come,
every time I'll be hearing, sit down
and
here,
this
I'm the man
one,
of the house.
okay, let me
Don't
tell
go
you
outside,
something.
I'm the man.
He has not even come, and he's already telling you that you have to show him all your resources and how much you're making. Don't you see that he might even tell you to stop
Yes,
that job? He might even stop that job.
exactly. So
Mm.
these are the signs. Sometimes when this thing happen, I was just telling myself, I said, if I had ignored these signs and say, maybe make I just marry, I will enter motor, I be enter waiting, they go abago see man. Maybe when I get there, he may not be the kind of person I like. I will now be the one that will come back to Lagos in shame. Or I will just say, okay, because of desperation, let me go in. And
Mm.
then I'll go get into that relationship. I'll be suffering and I'll be smiling. So
Exactly.
this kind of topic is just empowering the mind. One, people should not be desperate for anything.
Mm.
Desperation is one of the things that will make people to get into what they will regret in life. They will be suffering and they will be smiling. Some cannot even tell anybody what they are going through, but they are dying.
But they, yeah,
So
they won't
one,
say.
people should know who they are. You
Mm.
shouldn't be desperate for anything. Whatever will be, will be.
That's right.
I used to tell marriage is beautiful. I'm not saying is bad. But
Mhm.
when it has not happened, you keep trusting God, you keep believing God.
That's
You
right.
keep telling God, reminding God that He said none will lack her mate or his mate.
That's
It
right.
will definitely happen. That it has not happened today does not mean it will not happen
Will not
tomorrow.
happen.
So
That's
by
right.
the time people begin to understand that no, I don't need to suffer because of anybody. I need to live my life and be happy as a human being that God has made me to be.
Yeah,
God has
exactly.
not made us to be in bondage in any way, in relationship, in marriage. He didn't create us to be in bondage. He created us to be beautiful. He created us to be the head and not the tail. He created us not to be monitored, not to be suppressed. So by
That's
the time
right.
we begin to understand this thing and know ourselves, be ourselves, listen to perfect teachings like this one, we will not make some of the mistakes that people are making in this generation. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, my love. Even let me add something before you leave. You said that God did not create us to be in bondage. God
Yeah,
Himself, do you know God Himself has the power to make us obey Him without thinking twice? But what is the greatest gift God gave us? Self will. God said, choose ye
self
this day.
will. Yes,
Choose ye this day. God could have chosen
yes,
for us. You know, He could have chosen for us. You, Comfort, you must be a Christian.
exactly.
You, Approdo, you must be a Christian.
Yes,
You, He could have chosen, but He said that is not the right way. He Himself, that is
yes,
God, creator of the universe, gave us choice. then why would I be in a relationship where I have no choice? Where somebody is waiting for
God
me?
forbid.
Guys, think.
God forbid.
God himself that created you gave you a choice. Say, choose ye this day whom you shall serve. You can
Whom you
serve
will
me,
serve.
or you
Yes.
can serve whoever you want to serve, but it's a choice. Then you want to be in a relationship where they tell you, I am the man or I am the woman. You don't have a voice. You cannot smile. You cannot eat. You cannot pee unless I tell you to pee. You can't poop unless I tell you to poop. And you think it is
You
right.
cannot buy clothes for yourself.
Even in your head, you should know that it is wrong. You should know it's wrong.
Exactly.
Okay? Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma. Thank you, ma.
My sister said, in fact, so many people need to listen to this topic. Share it and let, especially our sisters. You heard what she said. If that man, this is a man that has not seen you. Somebody gave you phone number. You've been talking. You have not even called me FaceTime. I have not seen you. I don't know whether you they walk or you know they walk. I don't know the kind of person you are. And already you have started telling me how you are the man, how I cannot go outside because you are the man, how you should do everything. And then instead of no be man, they find woman, but you have the guts to tell her to come and find you. And then when she told you you are the one, you said no because you are the man. Because this man has already told you from the Bible say, as a man thinketh, so is he. The way from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. From what he has said, he has shown you the kind of man he is. He's the kind of man that every day he wake you up and tell me, "Na man I be." Eh? "Na man I be." Men don't announce themselves. Men just be. Somebody put that in the comment section. Dennis, write that in the comment section for me. Men do not announce themselves. Men just be. When you see a man, he doesn't use his mouth and say, "A man I be." You will look at him and say, "You see that? That's a man." His action, his behavior, the way he carries himself will tell you that that is a man. Nyawo odogwu. Odogwu anana agba egbe ị na-ata chingom. Ana na-agba egbe tatatatata ị na-ata nwa chingom ya because nothing touches him. A man does not announce himself. A man just be. He is a man. He doesn't need to prove anything to you. He's a man. This one that is always already announcing to you, "Na man I be. Na man, you should come and find me." So in his head, he's already thinking that he is the Jesus Christ of Nazareth. In his head, he's already thinking he's the God you're going to worship. So you are desperate because he's the one that is going to marry you. So even if he lives in Kafanchan, you should find him and come because he's the man. So my sister Comfort just said, you know what? Thank you for your goodness. Thank you for your kindness. Bye-bye. It's better I pray until God gives me my own. My unique, stop being desperate. Marriage, you will marry. None will lack their partner, their helper. You will get yours. Stop being in a worry and compromising your standard, compromising your boundaries just because you think Okonkwo is married, Akafo is married, Chidema is married, Akudo is married. So you just jump into any relationship. You are not even happy. My sister, for how long are you going to be sad before you tell yourself, I deserve more? For how long are you going to be miserable, my brother, before you tell yourself, I deserve more? You deserve more. You are beautifully, wonderfully, and fearfully made by God. You are a unique. In a class of your own, there's nobody like you. Why do you want to suffer yourself just to make your parents, your mother, your sister, your brother, your friends, your co-workers, your pastor, your church people be happy? When everybody is happy for you, but you are the only one that is miserable. This is your life, my unique. It is high time you stand up and have a voice. It is high time you stand up and speak in an assertive communication and tell people exactly what you want and what you don't want. All right? I'm going to stop right here, guys. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Take care of yourself and each other. Share this video. You have a sister, you have a brother, you know she's in a codependent relationship. You know she needs help. Now that you know better, you go out there and do better. Send her the first one and send her this one. Tell her to watch it and then come back and talk to you. It's because you are a unique. You remember you're a counselor too. So when they come to you, you not give them boost. Give it to them, woto, what you have learned and help them. You might be helping a soul. You might be helping a family. You might be helping a relationship. You might be helping a marriage. Remember, let us be the change we want to see out there. The Bible says, whatsoever you do to the least of these ones, you've done it to me. When you help your sister, you've helped God. When you are there for your sister or your brother, you have helped God. So let us go out there. Now that we know better, let us go out there and do better. All right. I love you guys. See you on Thursday. Game time. See you on Thursday. Bye bye.